Northeast Cup Nagaland semifinals Restream. Good morning. तो देखते हैं मैच.
We have a huge game on our hands, a best of 3. So both teams will be having a lot of strategies up for the plays. And since we've played through a couple of matches already, we've already passed qualifiers, we've already passed some certain rounds. So these teams at least have gotten a chance to see each other play off and maybe could take notes of what team, which are they good against. So, I'm expecting some respect bans coming up.
Yeah. We all are excited. We're about to witness the match. So what do you think about it, Jenny?
I just hope that we see good clash, neck-to-neck gameplay, and one big shout out for the cutest host, Lip Gaming.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're gonna go to the draft now, guys. You guys take over, okay?
Yeah.
All right, Lee. We'll see you in a bit, right after the first round of the best of 3 of the semi-finale of the top 8 teams from Nagaland. Nagas, make some noise in the chat and let us know who do you think is gonna win. Right now, it's Divine Regime on the blue side and Peak to Plummet on the red side. And we have seen Suyo, Hylos, and Chip been banned already. Linwell, break it down. What do you think are going to be picked and prioritized or banned?
Divine Regime coming on very strong with these 2 bands here, and quite understandable. I thought they would go for the trio of themselves, but first pick in this case, maybe opting for an XP laner, and from the red side, they'll peak to Plummet, a chip ban, understandable. It's quite simple, and that's fair. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm your caster, Linwell, and join me today in the casting desk is none other than Missy Jenny to bring you that quick play-by-play and just amazing takes on those team fights, which, if we've all heard all those ultimate names said by casters here and there, and Missy Jenny this time, she is up the flare with a little bit more masala than usual with her casting.
I think I'm going to add a little bit of violence as well by being pretty straightforward, just like I did the last time with you, if you remember. Again, Fanny has been bad. Is that a respect ban?
Oh, yeah, quite so. I think the Divine Regime has taken the Fanny a couple of times. But in this case, beat the Plummet. Maybe they're opting for a more close composition with fast front to back. So if they go for high crowd control abilities, they're gonna have to compensate for it. And the Fanny has a more easier time with getting those back lines, unless you have a huge priority on towards him. But if a lot of resources are expended on Fanny, all about the rest of Team Divine Regime. But in this case, they're gonna go for the Matilda ban, which is quite fair. We've seen quite the fair share of Matilda play in the esports scene. Even in the top playoffs, I guess it's been quite relevant. A lot of teams have been picking up the Matilda, and sometimes even alongside the Alpha, which, those 2 combos, quite dreadful.
So true. I mean, I've seen this Matilda and Alpha combo, especially by Blacklist. They use it a lot against Suyo, I suppose, and it works all the time for them.
Hello, Jatin, welcome back.
Khalid is banned, but we still
मैंने
have
थोड़ा morning में
Phobias
करूँगा
open, which is definitely a power pick. But they choose to go for a Sushin, which leaves them with a lot of power picks, like the Phobias up there in the EXP, or say the Aurora.
Gotcha.
The Glaciers will gonna come in handy. What do you think are they gonna prioritize?
Okay, in this case, Expediter maybe, and there's Aurora could be a very strong pick. Xana's still an option, but if you're facing against a Zushin, you usually want to take mid laners who are able to punish her, who are able to target her. If you don't, maybe it has to be in the jungle. But Aizen here, gonna lock in the Phobius. We also it coming, Phobius open out in the air for grabs and peak to Plummet. The first one to go for the reach. final pick they're gonna come in from their side is gonna be a
645.
mage, but not a Aurora, not a Vixana.
Ah.
Instead, it's gonna be a Sicilian here,
कोई
opting
ना।
for full damage front
आ जाना
from
हम लाइक
peak to
आके
plummet.
स्ट्रीम करते हैं आज शाम को।
Sweater weather on that Sicilian. Well, I think it's gonna work out for them because I'll
Okay,
tell
bro.
you, when you're going against the
All the
Zushin,
best.
you're gonna need to use something that has a little bit of more range so that they don't have to go near her
मैं
because
सो गया था रात
obviously you
को।
cannot go
मुझे
near her.
बहुत ना
She's just
थकान
gonna
नींद
pick
आ
you
रही थी।
up and throw you left and right in the map. So Sicilian's gonna come in handy with the range he gets on that batting
Drake
back.
versus
Slaps
Peak.
one after the other, and Zushin will be
Indeed.
dead. But for that, obviously, you're gonna have to sustain in the early game and wait for the mid to late. Again, a Moskov has been picked right there. What's
स्ट्रीम को
your
लाइक
take
कर
on
देना
that?
डबल टैप करके।
It's quite fine, I'd say. We've seen a
33
lot of
people are
players
watching
take the
right now.
Moskov alongside, since it's very good in the mid to late for turret push, split push pressure, and even joining those team fights with the
सब सही है
Spear
ना,
of
perfect।
Destruction. And it's quite a useful tool for a lot of teams who, they want to draft in a certain way where they have a good team fight draft, but still have those split push mechanics, whether it be the Ling, whether it be the Fanny, even the Hayabusa sometimes. Nolan has very fast movement, but the only ones who has this capability in the marksman category is either the Claude or the Moskov, which Moskov is a lot quicker, but then again, you sacrifice that early game trouble, which is hard if you're facing against a Harriet especially. So if he gives the advantage over to the Harriet, it's quite difficult to come back from. But it's Divine Regime, man. They'll make it happen.
कितने बजे तक चलेगा
They'll
ये
make it
स्ट्रीम?
happen.
3
And
घंटा?
time will see if they want.
3 घंटा हो जाएगा।
Quite harsh
Nice one, Ryan.
Indeed. But yeah.
हैंजो पिक हो रहा है क्या?
locking
हैंजो
in the
बैन कर दिया इन
Harriet.
लोगों ने।
It's quite usual. Jung also on the bans coming in, and I know you really want to talk about this. This is Jenny. What's your take on the Hanzo ban?
So it was my job to ask and your job to answer.
No.
Because
We're
this
gonna
and that,
reverse it.
but okay. The roles have been reversed here. Hanzo, I don't know. Could be respect ban, but that was so uncalled for. And maybe they want to look out for a surprise Hanzo pick up there because
Maybe.
once you pick Hanzo, you're gonna have to pick something that could go all the way to the back line and search him and kill him. So yeah, makes sense. Okay, Hayabusa, Ling, all the assassins being targeted. Fanny is still open. Oh no. Even Fanny is banned. They have targeted 3 assassins up there. Grok has been banned as well. Versatile as a roam, as an EXP, very annoying. So makes sense.
Okay.
Upcoming will probably be Rome, and Carmilla is open. Carmilla and Sicilian will be good though.
Ooh, yeah. It's gonna be one of the first. I think it's gonna be the first time we see that combo if it does happens. But the other thing I was gonna say, the junglers are a little lacking for both teams. It's only the Alpha and the Nolan that's up for grabs, which top player gonna take the Alpha instead. Has great frontlining now for Peak to Plummet with the Fovies in the Alpha, backliner with the Sicilians, so mid to late is already secured, early game with the Alpha and the Fovies. So far, Peak to Plummet, very strong composition. They just need that roamer to finish the tie for everyone. But Divine Regime here, they still have a good chance for
टाइम लाइक तो फिर तुम रात को सुबह उठोगे क्या? या तो मैं बहुत सुबह कर सकता हूँ तो मोड़ रहे हो तो
so Hyung could be versatile on the mid on their XP or to the roam position. In this case, there aren't much roam heroes left.
48
maybe
people
Minotaur,
watching
maybe
right
Camilla, there it is. Unfortunate. They should have picked it up when they had the chance. But Alpha, it's very arguable to have that.
शाम को possible नहीं है ना? Like ये stream semi-finals 10 बजे से शुरू होता है
really well. Maybe they knew that they were gonna
अरे
go
10 बजे से
up
शुरू
with
होता
the
है भाई, 10 बजे से
Alpha
शुरू
and they're gonna
होगा।
pair it up with either a Carmilla
मैं जो stream कर रहा हूँ ना, 10
or
बजे
a
से शुरू
Matilda,
होगा
given the fact that they
रात
already
को।
had the Sicilian. They did break it out really well.
या तो मैं उस टाइम से करूँ या तो
And this
morning
roam
में।
pick from the side of Peak to Plummet will be the deciding factor of who controls the mid phase, who controls the flow of the game in the early stage before the turtle fight, which a lot of times, sometimes teams tend to throw a little bit and maybe give a couple of free kills, which it's hard to give that. It's a Raphael pick. That's really great pick coming from Peak to Plummet. They have the movement ability, the healing, and just that poke, which is just enough. Has the flicker also, and this is a range roamer. So if you get the flash of Oasis, anti-heal, all those utility stuff, 45 pick to Plummet here, looking pretty strong. But then again, it's a lot of pressure to this alpha, which usually is mitigated by having a Matilda for a free get off jail card. But it's more difficult with the Raphael, I'll give you that. But pick to Plummet, they just might pull it off. But so far, no, Miss Jenny.
NGL.
ये वही है क्या टॉप प्लेयर यूट्यूबर है
for maybe an
Alpha यो खेल रहा
or what was that? Faramis, yeah, Estes or Faramis with that ultimate would really come handy whenever Formula drops on the COB. But then Rafaela works good. Again, we're into the back. Sorry.
तो ये टीम है नागालैंड से सेमीफाइनल्स खेल रही है
Land of Dawn, and this is gonna be the first match of the semi-finale of the top 8 teams of Nagaland. Divine Regime versus Peak to Plummet. Linwell, who do you think did the better draft?
Bro, ये तो वही है.
Oh, that's very arguable.
ये तो वही है.
Especially with the side of Team Divine Regime. Does have that Zushin. So right now we're even seeing her play around already decent mage
Alpha YouTuber
and just poking so much, but he's also taking a lot. That is so much basic attacks. You can't do that with a melee
notice किया हो या ना किया इस
so
बंदे
just equalize the trade now. Going for engage in the midsection, possibly looking for this Lito, though. Side of Peak to play and Plummet, just making it a little bit more difficult for them, and not gonna take it. And they already know.
Oh, तभी ban किया इन लोग ने Hanzo. Yeah, अब समझा भाई मैं Hanzo क्यों ban हुआ.
Has to maybe.
I got it, man.
Taking advantage of the Nolan.
This guy is Hanzo global.
I completely. I mean, my brain just stopped working. Kieran,
top player के लिए ban किया उन लोग ना.
Rotations coming in and getting that level advantage. Top player does have to level 4, and I think they'll be trying to go for a dive in bot lane section, but Divine Regime are going to be
target ban था क्योंकि ये Hanzo main है, like Hanzo global है, top player.
Level 4 faster than Nolan.
इसका Hanzo बहुत तगड़ा.
That was that's new for me. I think Nolan's the fastest jungler, don't you think?
Yeah, but he really didn't take his red buff yet, so this time has a level advantage. But no, he'll be
like Hanzo है main. उसके बाद आता है उसका Fredrin.
You can't really sufficient have that. I mean, you can't really melt him with a Sicilian, but top player looking for a gang on top side. Not gonna finding it there and waiting for a turtle instead. And I was gonna say that the XP lanes is what was going to decide the pace of the early game, which I thought IXN would have taken the aggression a little bit more, but it seems he's giving more respect towards Divine Regime, and this time it's going to be a bit more slower for their clearance, but Turtle going to be up for grabs soon.
Hello,
let's see
welcome back.
Who does a better set
मेरे को अभी टाइम मिला ना.
As of right now, Young has given the vision on all the 4 of them.
मेरे को ये डेका कर रहा था, like ये रात की थी, like मैं रात को सो रहा था.
Of Arizy and Hyung, but
तो अभी मॉर्निंग में उठ के स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ.
Kirin is still in the bush, waiting for Aizen or someone to make a mistake and then go for Turtle, and that's
Nagaland
semifinals. Blood on Hyung, very low in HP, top player up there will have to disengage. Arizy might be able to take it down. There you go, Fluttering Grace takes it down. Sozen is gonna go straight in for Arizy up there.
2.5 घंटा भी लगा लो तो
manages to escape with that retribution.
चलेगी 9 बजे तक ना, 9:30
has been taken
9:30 तक चलेगी
by Divine Regime up there.
Yep. And trade for trade, a little bit messy left and right. And, Peak to Plummet, that's the problem which I mentioned earlier. Alpha being the main frontline. Sure, you have the Phobius, but he's just going to be jumping around a lot. And most of the time, they're going to be targeting the Alpha instead. Because he's the jungler. You take the jungler down, objectives are in the bag, bingo. Unless somehow Kieran just gets taken. But so far, pace of flow of the game, controlled by Divine Regime a little bit. But Peak to Plummet, they do have the illusion in their team fights, which, Kieran looking for a gang possibly.
Yeah. Look at the top bottom lane though. Kyle might be in trouble. He has no idea, I guess, that Avido is just up there. But
Peak
backup's coming.
squads हैं,
Suzanne
peak
and
to
Kirin both up
plummet.
there. Avido
भाई
is
मेरे
gonna
को मेरे
give
को एक
the
soft
vision
squad
up
बनाना
and
पड़ेगा
go
यार.
back. Might be a
पता है ये
disengage since
red
both
team
teams are
में
already the same place.
मैं बनाऊंगा कभी कभी अब सोच रहा हूँ मैं लाइक स्क्वाड बनाऊंगा इस बंदे को देख के मेरे को
Both
लगा
sides here in the goal lane, they just want to
भी
farm
YouTuber
up,
है.
don't really fight. Maybe they both have the
एंड वो सेमीफाइनल्स तक आ
escape
गया.
spells here with Flicker, Moskov,
player.
and Purify Harriet. So hard to get a hold of.
Accounts
Moskov
per
also has a little bit more with ability able to pin down the enemy side. So side of the Warrior Dream here, the win condition now, just farm, get Kirin those levels, get his items a little bit more faster, which for now has a level advantage. But if they want to go for gang, it's gonna have to be Nefertaya here, the Harriet, which it's hard to get a full base, you know. Unless you expend a lot of resources. Even in that case, the Zushin has the CC, but it doesn't have the damage. So how easy this time? Trying to go in. Ooh.
Yeah, they're gonna have to rely on the CC. Oh, that's a good CC talking about CC, and Ovito will be picked up, punished for being so on position, and there we go. There will be Sweater Weather going down. I suppose very low on HP, but the heal comes in handy. Neptaya trying to dish out the damage up there. And no, I don't think he'll be able to take them down.
पे notification दिख गया.
And quick positions there from inside the Warrior Regime could have costed him a couple of kills, but now they're not going to be done it here. And backup is going to be here though. Kirin getting a kill onto Neftaya, but top player. Eyes in on the board, possibly. It is 2v5. Are they willing to contest this?
Yeah. Now the thing is, they have their
वैसे
skills
वो आने
expanded
वाली
in the
है.
bottom lane when they took a fight.
A3?
But Team P picked to plummet.
Gushing खेलता है ना, like Gushing की double 11 वापस आने वाली है.
Taken down by top player. They will be going in for more kills. They've taken
वो उतनी महंगी पड़ेगी नहीं Gushing की double 11 ना. तेरे को चाहिए
and they
तो.
will be disengaging as of right now.
Like
but
वो
before
के
that,
क्या
the
उससे
red buff will be taken down.
rarity में QF के बराबर ही है.
It's taken
थोड़ी सी
by
सस्ती
top
पड़ती
players
है.
well, which
Good
in this
morning,
case, a little bit
Dia.
of revenge here onto junglers,
Yeah.
but looking for a kill on Kai possibly.
Yep, with a spear
मेरे
engages
को
on
अब मैं अभी
Kyle
उठा था
and
लाइक सो के ना अभी
the
टाइम मिला था.
knockback.
थोड़ा नींद कंप्लीट किया
Manages
ना.
to save himself.
He's all right. Okay, now next push gonna be coming in from peak to plummet, pressuring
what
two lanes here. Or is he? Yeah, it's taken off. You're in there.
तुमको पता है दिया
Ball lane side.
अभी ये मैच की खासियत क्या है?
Yeah. Meanwhile, they've taken the ball.
ये मैच में Hanzo ban हुआ था.
That was good. I mean, they take down.
ये मैच में Hanzo ban हुआ था. किसी को पता नहीं है Hanzo क्यों ban हुआ, but लेकिन समझ सकता हूँ Hanzo क्यों ban किया इन लोगों ने.
Against Zushin up there.
Yep.
Double tap to like this thing.
To apply pressure,
like
you have the Carmilla maybe, but you can't really go into range here. You always have Avito here
दोनों bot
giving
भी
the
उसी
movement
time पे
speed
होता.
or the slowish, which are Phyla a great
ये मैच में Hanzo
counter
ban हुआ था.
to this Carmilla here.
मैं सोच रहा था
If he
Hanzo क्यों
pops
ban
the
हुआ.
Curse of Blood, you
फिर
just
मैं रेड टीम
pop
की
the
रेड
second
टीम में
ability,
देखा. नहीं
get the movement
Hanzo
speed,
लाइक मैं रेड
because
टीम में
speed
देखा.
boost
रेड टीम में
on
एक बंदा
everyone,
है.
separate off
इतनी सुबह हेलो
and
एंगो वेलकम
just
बैक.
get a better advantage. which
रेड टीम में एक
we are
बंदा है
looking
इसकी
to
वजह से
get
Hanzo
here
ban
in
किया इन
the
लोगों
next
ने.
section. Aizen?
Our shaker been used up on Aizen will be in trouble. Avito uses of the
वो YouTuber है.
situation. Aizen very low in HP, but it's not giving up.
And
For the first
वो है global Hanzo player.
Neptaya taking down Hyung. They're going
वो
for a
YouTuber
Kyle
है,
there,
global
but he
Hanzo
manages
player
to
है.
escape from the situation. Good one.
उसका
And the turtle
उसका
will be up
सेकंड
in
बेस्ट
just
हीरो
10
है
seconds, so very
फ्रेडरिन.
good timing,
वो
I
भी
should
ग्लोबल
say.
है. उसका थर्ड बेस्ट है अल्फा.
Taking rough time, the YRG. Taking the
उसका नाम
fight
top player
there.
है.
Yozen really didn't have the curse of blood on packed, and
तो
when he did
वो
go
उसके
for
लिए
it,
टारगेट
it was a
बैनिंग
bit
कर रहे हैं.
too
लाइक
late
इसका
for
कंटेंट
South
बहुत सही है, बहुत
YRG.
तगड़ा
Take
कंटेंट
the
है. लाइक मैं देखता हूँ उसका
good,
चैनल.
game knowledge, take advantage of those cooldowns.
वो इसलिए.
And for now,
तो वो
getting
global
those
Hanzo
kills,
player है.
getting those turrets,
वो
top
rank
and
match भी
bot,
खेलता है,
down
5
player
man खेलता है.
zoning out. Kirin
And वो
going
Hanzo
for
लेके
the
खेलता है.
turtle possibly has the retribution on tag. His team
तो
is
उसके
gonna be
लिए
looking for a play, though.
ये लोग
Divine
बैन
Dream
कर रहे हैं.
King
लाइक
will be
उसका ना
first one
Hanzo
for the
बहुत
front
स्ट्रांग
liner,
है. मैंने
but
जहाँ
he
तक
is
सुना
all
था.
alone and not gonna be on time. And top
को
player
carry कर
getting
लेता है
the
Hanzo का.
turtle, looking for more onto the purple
इसलिए Hanzo
buff,
ban
but
कर
not
दिया.
gonna be finding it. Mid lane section looking for an
टॉप प्लेयर
opportunity.
करके है. तुम यूट्यूब पे सर्च
Yeah,
करोगे
they're
टॉप
just gonna
प्लेयर
get the
अवेलेबल
turret as
करके.
of right now. No fight.
Yeah,
I
उसका
suppose they got
content
the pretty
अच्छा है.
uncontested turtle. Oh, our chicken been used up. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Used
और
up
मैं भी
the
थोड़ा
full dragon.
इंस्पिरेशन वगैरह ले रहा हूँ.
Yeah.
Yep, Hyung there having an ultra instinct moment. You know, he was going down if
ये
he didn't
stream
flicker
कल
that.
रात से
And just
चल
pay
रही है
out
कि
two
सुबह
skills, but
सुबह से चल रही है
they
यार.
have
अभी
to
अभी
go-
तो
this is
स्टार्ट
the
हुई.
goal
पहला
for
मैच
them
ही चल
for
रहा
a
है.
team fight. fight. If that happens, that's 2 huge abilities down. But yeah, I guess never mind. Alpha, low cooldown, and Avito's ultimate. It's not that much of a pressure. It's more of a decent thing to have for after a different skill, which you're looking for again onto the top lane section. It's just gonna be Hyung. Doesn't have this flicker.
Yeah. He's gonna have to let them take the turret. There's no other option. In the meanwhile, though, have a look at the bottom lane. Top player might find himself in trouble because they're trying to dive in, I guess, but no, not enough. Okay, there are no waves, so they're gonna have to come back again. The mid lane, they're trying to see and get some turrets, but not being able to. Divine Regime as of right now.
Indeed. Both teams here playing on Unison. I feel like a lack of decision making is visible for both teams here. They're not really going for, for Divine Regime at least. Peak to Blood, focusing on objectives, focusing on turrets, taking fights if they really need to or have the advantage for it, which is very smart decision. You have Sweater Weather here on the Sicilian, so he just wants to stack up, get to that late game phase, get more items, be a lot more stronger for his team, and be able to even nuke the front lines, which REZ, if he plays roughly, can be punished. But Divine Regime, though, they have to commit to something, They can't just play on reactive, can't camp those pushers. They have to go on the aggression, like active play. If they don't do for it, at least play for the counterplay, which it's not in sync.
They might actually get a bit off guard, and there you go for right before the Lord. That's a good pick. Now they're gonna disengage though. They got the kill and Kyle will be in trouble in the bottom lane. The Manforce already being used up top flare, and the Playable chasing him down and very low on HP. There is no way, brother, that you can escape from that. Neptaya, just one shot left, and there you go. He's down again in the top lane. Aizen going damn on that Infernal Pursuit. Young low in HP, but will be taking him down right before the Lord.
Yeah, but both teams have to disengage there. So Peak there have to go for the Lord, have the advantage in numbers. They're going to be spawning in both sides, 4v4, never mind, same scenario. Yozem here in the back line, trying to go in possibly, but both teams joining it off.
Could be a Retribution fight, and look at that as you see it all coming in. Kyrian is waiting to use the Retribution up, and it's gonna be taken down by Sweater Weather instead. Killing spree by Neptaya. Zulsen is down as well. I said it was gonna be a Retribution battle, but guess what? Sweater Weather, I don't need a Retribution. Bad impact.
Yep.
The world is mine.
They were dealing more damage to the Retribution at that point. But yeah, unfortunate. P2 Mlumnet has to go for a push here and time those waves, sync it properly to get at least that bot lane turret, which they could be managing to do. And Kyle here, lacking a little bit on that movement. He's being focused so much. And instead of using the Spear of Destruction for maybe teleporting in those team fights, he used it to buy more time, which is inevitable. You're going to get chased by an Alpha and a Harriet. There's no way you're getting away unless they make a huge misplay. But P2 Plummet, so far looking very strong, which they got the bot lane turret, mid lane turret, looking for the go, top lane here, Lord marching down.
Definitely. Well, this Lord will be defended pretty easy. They probably won't even be losing any inhibitor if they don't decide to pressurize and dive in and extend a little bit. But yeah, inhibitors are going to be safe, and the Lord pretty well defended. Okay, what do you think could actually help Divine Regime find themselves back in the game?
Okay, so for Divine Regime, here they need to get Sweater Weather. There is no other way to put it. And he is guarded so closely by Avito every single time. And you swap Aizen or top player, one or the other. Even if you expend all your resources on Avito, you still have Neptaya on the Harriet. So in this case, look for stragglers. Look for people who are alone for the side of P2 Plummet. Maybe get a pick off there. For that, you'll need to play as a team. Maybe Kyle, if you want to go for a split push, you have to land those Spear of Destruction to get out of trouble. If not, there's no point in having the Moskov, which Aizen here might just be targeted.
Like you said, isolated picks could be one, but Aizen is quite tanky. He's not going to die that easily. He's just going to give the vision and then bag. All right, they are playing really careful up here. Well, the goal difference is not much, and even the kills is one. But the map, the
फिर ये ना
map.
बाद
They really
में
need to get more control over the map to try and get even the isolated picks.
Yep. And for that, let's take a look at the items. Kyle, I thought he would have been the one
तुम्हें
pushed
सेंटर नहीं
to
जरूरत नहीं यार मैं वो
target at
टास्क प्ले
least
करता हूँ
Aizen there. He is the only one who can
मेरे
melt him
tax.
down, at least to a very low
मैं वो टास्क
HP
की
for
बात
the
कर रहा
rest
था
to
मैं
pick
लाइक अभी
off.
स्मार्ट में ही करना है
It's
मेरे को
it's gonna have to be Nolan, Kirin, Hyung, and Kyle there.
मैं
They
हूँ
have
यहाँ
to
पे,
combo
Smith.
sync. Kyle
Hello.
has to burst him down possibly.
I am
And
here. मेरी
if
आवाज आ
that-
रही है क्या?
if a Focus is down, dude, team fight that's gonna happen next would have been much in the favor of the Divine Regime, but so far 5v4, 4v4, 4v5, never mind.
Yep, could be a Lord Jans. There, Kirin is not up here near the Lord, so this is definitely gonna be on the side of TOP, and they are going for more, I suppose. But as of right now, no casualty. Arizy in a very tough position, but yeah, no chrono dash for Arizy as of right now. Meanwhile, Kyle actually did a good job pushing the top lane.
Yep, indeed, but he will be the one on the target here. And his bounty is looking mighty juicy. The mid lane third Lord getting pushed. But peak to plummet, not on sight.
Yep, that was a good pick right before the Lord. They won't be able to defend it easily right there. Sosen comes in from the back line, won't be able to do anything. While Kyle trying really hard to dish out the damage, but he's been taken down as well. This is gonna be a clear victory as of right now. Sosen won't be able to defend it, and there goes the Crystal. Well, take to plummet. Very cleanly played, I can say.
Yep. Very disciplined there.
match,
Even taking there's map rotations and not overstaying those pushes here, those invades, which is props to them. They took the first game here. And for a best of 3 series, Divine Regime, they'll have to step it up if they want to have a chance in this tournament. Which, peak to plummet, they showed us they had the composition, good drafting skills, and very wonderful positioning. And even, MVP this time going towards the Harriet, which I thought the Sicilian was going to get, the Sweater Weather. But yeah, unfortunate.
Nice.
I have to say, impact of Sweater Weather on the Sicilian was a lot. I mean, that guy was up there dealing continuous damage, which even forced their RC to go back. Because if not, just gonna spam that Fluttering Grace all over you and throw you here and there. Anyways, wait, where is Leap? Okay, Leap, the cutest host, is back. Did you enjoy the match?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. He's still grabbing page, and I just came up with this Missy Jenny, and I was like, okay, let's keep it. And now sometimes I regret it, but like, okay, I could have gone for a better name, but then yeah, it's already in that name, so I'm like, never mind. Again, moving towards the draft. Blue chip Fanny being banned once again. They're targeting all these marksmen. I'm sure there is someone in Divine Regime who's really good with these assassins.
Ooh, yep. And they had to look out for him. I believe Kieran here on the jungle lane has been the player to look out for. Which previously he did have the Nolan. He knows the stratch. Does go for those jungle cuts and get the level advantage, but they need something more than just an XP. And just an advantage in your goal in XP. You need those big team fights, which this time around they do have the Harriet on their side. Kyle on the Harriet, switching it up with REZ on Zushin once again. Will he be answered and countered by Peak to Plummet? Vito though on the Matilda here with the Purify, which is quite relevant and strong. So if they add to Alpha to the mix here, could be very good. Nephadiah also on the Lunox.
Now it makes sense why they banned Matilda in the last match. They do have Matilda player, and Matilda is one of their priority picks because they're going first pick. I mean, there's a Ruby open too. There's a lot of power picks open yet. There is also Aurora open, Edith open as well. But yeah, they chooses yet to go for a Matilda with that Alpha. This is gonna be lethal.
There it is. Yep, there it is. Gonna go for a switch off possibly later. But yeah, just picking up the Lunox once again. There's not really much mages who can counter the Zushin. They've already shown their Sicilians for this. So this time, the Divine Regime not gonna be falling for it. So has to go for the Lunox instead. And Divine Regime here, Kirin, the next one for the pick, has to possibly, I think they'll have to lock in the jungler in this case, because the next ban is coming up. I think the jungler is going to get banned for this side from Peak to Plummet. Although could be an XP laner also. We a lot of XP laner and junglers bans. So what do you think, Miss Jenny?
A Link right away. Will Link be able to, go right up to the back lane and take out their marksman? Well, is Lunox gonna be the goal laner?
Perhaps. Oh, actually, yeah, it might be yeah. Okay, so this is quite good coming from Peak to Plummet here, playing along with even I forgot about it. Lunox here, very flexible, could go to the goal lane. And yeah, Kirin though, with the Ling here. Usually you see the Alpha as a counter pick towards the Ling, but instead Kirin here balls Stevie was like, nah, I'm just gonna play it, and goes for the lock. But it might just cost him if Peter Plummet's draft goes for a counter against himself. But direct arrow here, biting off the Outlet and the Edith, which two very strong XP laners off the board. Only a few remaining, but you still have a lot in your pool.
Another power pick goes right off the table. They've banned the Arlot as well. So what are the options that are left for EXP? I think Ruby is still open and it's a really good option. Gacha as well. They might. Yeah. Oh, they have banned a Sicilian. By the way, Carmela's still open. Will the Divine Regiment, will they go for a Carmela once again?
Could be possible. A lot of other strong roamers are also an option. So anything can happen in this case, which the flow has to be set by Divine Regime because they are the first pick in the second draft. So they have to lock in the XP laner or perhaps even the Ruby, because Ruby is a huge counter against the Ling, against the Harriet, sometimes even the Zushin if not positioned properly. So we'll see if they go for it.
Yeah. I mean, Carmela's still open, but you have to play reactionary. Oh, okay, got it. Gotcha. I expected that. Like, I thought that, okay, the moment they get their hold for the EXP, they're going to go for a Gadot because, you have a hard engager. Now you just need proper follow-ups. Again, for Divine over here, Ruby, yes, is still open for the EXP and Hylos. Hylos EXP lane. Not bad. They are yet to pick a goal laner if Lunox is going mid lane. So what do you think?
So if it's a goal laner in this case, the only one that's a viable option would probably be the Nathan or even the Beatrix here, which I've seen teams pull off, but no, it's a Lunox goal lane here. It's top player with Faramis as lock it in, gonna switch it out with Sweater Weather possibly. And the draft of the side of Team Peak to Plummet is quite a strong front to back composition, even having the Nether Realm to mitigate this Zushin's heavy card control, which, if timed unproperly, Hyun can get a massive AOG if Peak to Plummet is all stacked together. But they still need that missing piece, as you mentioned, Miss Jenny, to finish off the draft, which Roamer here, which one is it going to be? Ooh.
I think Carmela would be a good option to play a little, like once Young engages, she can just wait for them. Yeah, if it connects, obviously, if the AOG connects well.
Exam afternoon mein
yaar. Gonna take care of a lot of things.
Hello, Gogoi, welcome back.
There's the Grok. There's the thing they needed to finish off their puzzle. Hyung and Yozen here gonna have to play top-notch communication game, and Grok just being a great harassment tool to this Faramis, which, by the way, if he also times it properly, he could get a massive Ghostbusters pull towards Yosen, which I'll be very interested to see. But Mrs. Jenny, I'll have to go and support Team Divine Regime for now. They have the Grok, which I'm all for, and I'm waiting to see some great Guardian Barriers coming in from Yosen. What about you?
Okay, you go for Divine Regiment. Since you said that you're gonna go for Divine Regiment, let me go with Pick to Plummet. But I think both teams did a really good job at the draft. I mean, it does look balanced in case of sustainability, AOE, damage. I mean, they got everything, both the teams. But yeah, AOE in comparison, I think they won. I mean, Divine Regiment, they got it more. Yeah. So I don't know. Both the teams are gonna be really tanky though, especially. They have the Sweater Weather on that Faramis with the Nether Realms pops up. They're not going to die.
Yeah, that's an early Purify gone. And as you mentioned, Diviner Team does have a little bit more advantage. They're opting for a fast clear though, waiting for his time, trying to zone out Sweater Weather from getting his level 2, which Ooh, they're
Yo,
bullying him
boy.
right now. So strong. It's gonna. But you know what they're doing? This is doing also. This is freezing the lanes, which
Yeah.
nothing much is happening. If you don't go for the fast clear, you miss out on having a Grok's advantage, which is able to rotate faster. Avito's not even gonna go down, dude. No one's gonna dive that. At level 3 is gonna be available. Yozen here, biting off a little bit more than he can chew. They're overstaying their welcome, but they are having a lot of map control, which top player not gonna get those level 4s here. He has to go for the top section and gonna be late for the turtle fight if he gets to the late even further. And Divine Regime, very good plan. All there from the side of team Peak the Plummet. It's gonna be all up to Aizen here on the Hylos. If he lands
Yep.
those massive glorious pathways, it's just gonna be GG for them.
Yep, good pressure for a top player up there. Kyle might find himself in trouble, but I think he does have the dash. Oh, he underestimated them and could be a first blood, but no. As of right now, he's gonna go back. Well, they better keep their resources up because they don't want to expend them because the turtle is up in just a few seconds.
Indeed, very messy rotations here coming up. Usually you
Yeah.
see the level 4 being gotten by both the Mage and Roamer in this case, but they're in the goal lane right now. So Turtle already up for grabs. Level 5 here, the lane Kirin very strong right now. He's going to be farming even faster. Just Lord, let's go to Divine Regime, which looking like it's going to happen. But Team Peak the Plummet not really contesting it. Hylos a little bit late and Retribution going to be on point. But that's just a disengage.
Uncontested turtle early in the game, not bad. The pressure is being put good. Zoshan being the annoying Grok up there. Oh, he engages with the spear. Zoshan does have his wild charge to escape from the situation. They need to try and pick off on the goal lane actually.
Yeah, a little bit wasting wild charge. Okay, never mind. The Divine Regime. Never mind. I'm supporting Peak the player. What was that wild charge, dude? What was that wild charge? A shame to Grok players. If you're watching
That was
this, I'm
unnecessary.
sorry. You could have done better. You know, maybe this is unnecessary. The caster curse, I guess. But yeah, faster farm, faster rotations from Divine Regime, which they've been zoning Peak the player a lot, which they've just been playing reactively. But Aizen, oh.
Okay, I thought I chose violence, but no, it's Lemuel today. Right, I'm enjoying this. Not bad. Yep.
If you pick a Grok player in front of me and don't perform well, I'm gonna just dish out so much trouble onto you. But oh, here comes the Kevin.
Well, hold on. Look at Aries. He's been spamming the fluttering race up from Did you see that?
It's yeah.
That was
But
good.
look here, fight here, top lane section. Oh,
Up and he might find himself in danger up there, and the Tempest of Plates has been used up already. They're gonna have to walk away, but they might actually walk away with 2 kills. But yeah, who managed to escape up there? All right, it's Avito.
yeah, Avito here.
Divine की
Managed to
lineup अच्छी
escape.
लग रही है.
You know, the damage not gonna be sufficient, but Ari is here gonna be the one to target it. But no, he's gonna be fine.
The Nether Ram's
Just,
coming in handy. Very low in HP up there, but no, never mind. He still got picked off. Kyle trying to get that kill on Sweater Weather, but not as of right now. Divine Regime. Really good gang. They also got a turtle, by the way. Avito not in a very good.
But the next turtle is going to be spawning after that. And Divine Regime getting a lot of gold, getting a lot of experience here, playing for the safe game, which Peak the Plummet. I would have expected to see more fight, but he didn't pull through. And once again, Zoshan, I'm going to have to be critical onto you. Wait, never mind. We'll have to wait for that.
They're gonna go in for Aizen up there, but well, he got his heal, so no, obviously no pick off as of right now. Both back to their jungles. They got 2 free turtles. All right,
Yep,
they also got 2 kills so far. Divine Regime. I think they're gonna balance the score right now. They might actually win this one and be like 1-all.
Indeed, sir. And it's just been a stalemate of plays here coming in. But oh, there's the promise.
Very low on HP, but NetherRealms comes in handy. Avito will be taken down, I suppose. There you go. Actually, Farax manages to take that kill. Seems a lot of damage, right?
Yep. Top player
दिन
on the
जितने
bowling
Roy ने
section,
custom किया
hassled
था.
by a little bit of pressure for his team. Hyung also being seen out, and both teams playing it a bit more slower, waiting for an opportunity perhaps onto Kyle, but he does have to purify for being able to escape.
अभी ये
They
shot
need to
देखता हूँ
apply
ना।
more pressure
एक
to
match
this
में
goal
कुछ
lane
दिया
section, which,
Guwahati ला
this other team Peak to Plummet, they're in early game composition with this alpha, which they're not really taking advantage of, just being respecting the RNG a little bit too much, a wrong composition playstyle.
We can see a clash in the top lane happening. Could be a Watchers coming in for Aizen up there, but not yet. Aizen manages to say, okay, their wall wasted. I mean, did he have his wild charge? He did not use it. What happened?
It was not worth using for, I guess, because Avito did have the guiding winds, so it's quite fair, quite understandable. Had a very quick movement and abilities used by the side of Team Peak to Plummet, but Divine Regime, they're waiting for an opportunity a little bit too much, dude. We need to see some team fights. That's all I'm saying. In 6 minutes here, these guardian barriers have not been that great. It's just like he's throwing a mosquito into her face. Which, by the way, I'm just gonna say it once again. Earlier fight, Zoljan, you didn't have to flicker for the wall charge, dude. But yeah, team fight there gonna be happening now in the turtle section. Aizen.
Yeah. This time, let's see who gets the turtle this time. They're both ready.
Come on.
Link up there, Kirin is yet to come, but he is not late to the party. He's almost there. Avito might find himself in danger. Meanwhile, AOG been dropped in and Netherramps already used up. There you go, 1 kill down. Jungler is out of the scene already. Could be an easy turtle as of now, but okay, the chaos comes in and manages to take down 1, take down 2, I suppose. Double kill for Kirin up there. Double kill for Neptaya as well. Triple kill for Kirin. Neptaya goes down, and this is gonna be an easy turtle if he goes for it, who is at the moment busy in the top lane getting the gold crap, but no, he comes back.
He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. Of course, yeah. 21k goal difference here from the side of Team Divine Regime, looking for taking us to game number 3 perhaps, which, take a look at the items for now, which REZ, I hope he has the glowing one. Yes, indeed, and that is very good itemization coming from everyone alongside. But what is Zozen building, bro? Okay, there it is.
Neptaya.
Yeah.
They all dived in to get that guy. Zozen. It's gonna be escaping, I suppose, but that's a lot of damage to get soaked up. Oh, wait, hold on. They're actually gonna manage to take Zozen down. He is so stuck in his own freaking wall. Are you kidding me? Oh, God.
Alright. I don't want to be mean, but you're getting everything wrong. The items, the place.
Oh my God.
He just trapped himself in the wall. That was quite comical. His itemization is completely horrendous. What is he going for? Finally gets the radiant armor. But in this case, who is it even for? For Ramis? You need something else, man. I have a third hair, blue, purple fight.
Could be a grunt left purple buff, but Circling Eagle been used up already. They're going straight in for Arisi. Young might able to escape from that one. Kyle in a very bad position up there, and this goes taken down. They're still going in for Aizen, I suppose. I mean, Aizen being very aggressive on them, but it's gonna be a disengage.
Just back off, guys. Back off.
Yeah, him. Who was Zozen getting stuck on his own wall? That needs to be played. Probably the funniest moment of any cup so far.
Yeah, goofiest moment for sure.
Yeah.
If we have a trophy for that, dude, you're gonna get that. But for now, Peak to Plummet here, looking to stabilize a little bit more. They have to go for Kirin though. He's very farmed up, already level 14, dude. Already level 14. He's so high in farm. Trying to go possibly onto Aizen here, but Circling Eagle.
Circling Eagle been used up on Kirin up there, but didn't manage to get it over him. Aizen in a very Netherlands pops in. They're so tanky as ever, but Kirin's not gonna give up. AOG pops in as well on 3 of them. Unstoppable Kirin goes for a double, might go for a triple, could actually even go for a maniac up there, but no, the kill has been taken down by REZ. Neptaya very low in HP, and that's Zozen getting a skill on Neptaya. So whether he has HP to able. Oh no, that was that was close.
Dragging a little bit more further. Divine Regime looking to further the gap more. With Kirin already level 15. It's only 10 minutes in the game. Going for the Lord. Can go for a solo. Carl getting milling turret. And gonna get a purple buff onto his assets here for collection. A lot of the trophies. He's just so farm right now. Divine Regime And if they go for any other team fight, once again, even if it's a dive in a turret, I think they're going to have a really easy time. Although Hyung doesn't really have to revitalize for it, so it's going to be more of a positioning decision that's going to be made by Divine Regime. But, if you ask me, Peak to Plummet, if they can ever make a comeback in this scenario, they'll have to focus possibly on the front lines, use Nephatiah's Chaos ultimate to possibly melt them down when they're not positioned. Otherwise, if they really want to do so, just drop a huge Ghostbusters from Soda Weather. A lot of pressure onto him. But he doesn't have the flicker for it. He only has to purify.
I think they are not being able to provide a safe space for Neptai to play in the box because Aizen, he's gonna pop up the glorious pathway and maybe engage or run away. But again, Neptai very low in HP. Will they be able to? No. The Brilliant comes in, and Kirin though he tries to come and get the kill, but it's a little bit late to the party.
Yep, indeed though. Lord, met down by top player. Sosan trying to go in. Divine Regime. Waiting for a Circling Eagle. Ooh.
Circling Eagle been expanded already. They're going to have to take care of the wave. They're trying to pressurize the mid lane inhibitor, but so far nothing much. Netherlands been popped for literally no reason at all. Now is when they need it, when the AOG has been popped out, but they do not have it. And there he goes, godlike Kirin. He's just going to get a double kill. Could also be a triple kill, but they are already dead. Oh god, they have... It's going to be 2 versus 5 defense. Will they be able to defend it? I don't think so. Top player looks in trouble. That was an unnecessary engage up there and he gets taken down. Sweater Weather just running away from the situation. There's nothing he can do much. Oh, wow. Neptai will be back in 1 second, but will he be able to defend alone? The wave is also there.
Indeed. Looks like they'll have to go for a backup. Peak to Plummet. They all respawn, but it's not really on time yet. They do manage to live another day. The Divine Regime, they're all low in HP. Not single one of them falling in the team fight, which was very surprising. They all managed to get out scot-free, and a build spell still on active. Zojin still has the flicker. Hyun gonna get revitalized in a matter of few seconds. REZ also, which if any team fights happen from this point on, and Peak to Plummet, they just might be the ones in trouble. Kirin, looking for the kill.
That was really close. He dealt a lot of damage up there.
I mean, no wonder.
जैसे रमेशा को शोज गलती करता है.
They're 44k
Time
goal
saved
in
looting.
30 minutes, which is absolute crazy. Which, Peak to Plummet, you're playing this really, really wrong, dude. You have the composition for the early game. A lot of pressure could have been applied, but we're not seeing it. Oh, there's a Malforce.
Everything's expanded up there. I think they've even expanded the glorious. Oh no, not yet. Just the Zaman Force and the Circling Eagle. That if Weather can time his Nether Realms properly, they can change everything. All the gangs, they're gonna start winning. But the thing is, they're forcing him to expand it really early, and then right after he uses Nether Realms, there comes Hyung jumping on with the AOG. That is why they're finding it really hard to win and always misposition themselves.
Miss Jenny, it's a little bit of a 50-50 for that, because if they are displaced from the Nether Realms, AOG can be a huge ability land at that point. So it's more so for the players' timings rather than a counter. So now we're gonna see that. AOG.
Again, AOG this time. Nether Realms, and there we go. Very low on HP up there. Sozen will be melted down. So will be killing spree. Neptai is shot down as well. But they're gonna defend this pretty well. They've already taken down Sozen probably, but no. They're not gonna be able to defend this. Shut down on Kirin as well. Double kill for the guy, but the crystal won't be standing, and the match 2 has gone towards Divine Regime. Sorry, wait, what? Yeah, Divine Regime, right?
Yeah, Divine Regime. You almost got the name wrong. But yeah, Divine Regime, Peak to Plummet, 1-for-1 right now. Best of 3, possibly could go to game number 3 in this section in a matter of few seconds. But look who's waiting for us in the camera all over there, watching the entire match. Our homeboy, Lip Gaming here. He's a gamer, fellas, and, is bringing all the fun in gaming to us in the casting desk.
Yeah. It was a great match from Divine Regime. Yeah. The Link's play. It was a great match from Link. What went wrong with pick to palm it with there. Like
Faramis bad
it was a great comeback from last
पता नहीं
match,
चलता नहीं Faramis अब इतना.
for Divine Regime. But like what went wrong with, I don't know, pick to palm it.
Okay. Wait,
Well,
Jenny, do you want to give it or should I give it? Like,
you know,
you laid, slotted them.
Mini,
I already slotted Zozen enough.
Okay, Jenny.
okay, I think that they did not have a proper front line. And well, Aizen did get MVP here, but I want to say EXP gap because the way Young was engaging every time, making Sweater Weather panic, and always, also Susan, Hyung, yeah. Hyung was the EXP gap. My bad. All right, making him expand the Nether Realms every time. He was panicking. So for me, it's EXP gap, even though he did get the MVP up there. What about you, Lil?
Oh, I couldn't have argued more with you because it's XP gap for sure. That's also a thing that happened, but Aizen still gave a lot of like opportunities for the Scythe team. Picked brilliant, glorious pathways. They just didn't really do anything with that, which was the entire problem of the match. Okay, Peak to Plummet had a good opportunity. They never went through it. They were too scared to overcommit. It was always in this stalemate of equal kills, 2, 1, 3.
Is it a Zushin? Yeah, probably a Zushin or a Khalid or a Ruby. I don't know.
I haven't seen any Khalid today.
Oh, Khalid. There you go. I mean, they banned Phobias. So it makes sense. They're gonna go for Khalid.
They did. Hyung on the Khalid. Gonna be quite sufficient for Team Divine Regime. He has been playing the XP lane role quite wonderfully well for his team and just being on time for his team fights, which, we've seen his playstyle a lot more oriented with the teams. Doesn't really go for a split push, which with a Khalid, that's the best hero you can have for that role. And the side of Team Peak to Plummet here will have to be on guard for those invades that might come from Team Divine Regime, unless they are expecting to go for the Zushin in this case, which I've been saying Zushin so much this game. I think I'm getting a little tired, but yep, there it is.
There you go.
Zushin.
Zushin. Once again, we're gonna see that Lantern and throwing people up here and there, left and right in the map, and followed by a Harriet and a Golem. Good choice again. Matilda will be picked up once again. The Matilda Alpha combo once again.
Yep. Has been a staple for the side of Team Divine Regime. And, this time Zozen gonna be on that Matilda, which I'm gonna be less harsh because it's not a Grok. Yeah, good for you. Divine Regime here, good composition, very strong in the early game as well. And queuing on that Alpha just might be strong enough. Peak though, yeah, hovering over top player on the Roger, which, is it the right call? It's difficult to say. Okay, it's gonna swipe over to Aizen on the Gatukaja, which has a decent matchup and it has enough mobility with the AOG to join those team fights, which we did see Peak Diplomat lack a little bit on that because they had the high-low switch. You have to take the proactive for expanding the skill 1 to have the movement speed, but rotations need to be priority for both teams here, especially Peak to Plummet, which if they don't, Divine Regime's team fights here are gonna snowball through.
Yeah, Divine Regime must be talking among themselves and saying, okay, let us teach you guys how to play Matilda and Alpha Comp.
And seek your path.
What's it?
Yeah.
Since they lost. The last match, I think they lost with the Matilda and Alpha Comp, right? So now they're going to teach you how to do that.
Oh wait, it's second game, never mind. Yeah.
Oh, so second game, yeah.
Yeah. Instead, as you said, they took it from the side of Peak to Plummet. And Lip, he gave us that insight. Top player, a really good Hanzo player. They don't want to take any risk, gonna ban it off. In this case, a Hanzo with a Zushin and the Gatukacha. Okay, I didn't think I would say this, but that would have been a decent pairing if he's a really good Hanzo player. But okay, all are gonna be banned out from the side of the Regime. Quite fair, quite strong hero. Has the counter towards Khalid also. So they were expecting Gatukacha on the mid lane section, which did happen in the first game, if I remember correctly. But gonna go for the pick here. If top players hero pull, that's small. I think he'll have to swipe it off because if they want to have a better counter pick, which by the way, Red red side, the second draft has a really good chance for outdrafting.
Carmelo's open. Could be that Oh, okay. He's gonna go with the Julian and melt them all out, especially Kieran. Also, the knock up from Julian. So wait, what was that? Yeah, ultimate might actually will be also be able to counter that Young second skill of Young, right?
It is possible. It is possible. But Missy Jenny, do you see the problem here for Scythe Peak to Plummet?
Peak to Plummet's problem?
Yeah.
With the Zul'Jin?
Zul'Jin, you have the Harriet, you have the Gato Gacha, you have the Julian. It's all magic damage.
Oh my god! How did I not notice that? There's a lot of magic damage. They need some. I think they might go for. Okay, so far, gold lane. Oh my god, Harried gold lane.
No, XP lane remaining, I think.
They're gonna need something. PSP. Wait, Ruby is open.
Today is my second exam.
Maybe. A lot of options here. Either Ruby or perhaps
artificial intelligence.
We have seen Terizla picked sometimes by teams, which I know it's not that good, but if they go for another magic hero in this case, I'll just be like closing the book and damn, if you make this work, Peak to Plummet, props to you. But so far, Divine Regime, the composition very solid. Kyle on that Bruno, which a lot of people didn't really go for in this tourney, which Bruno is a great pick, especially against a Julian, against a Harriet, has the juggling abilities, has the football, REZ here on the Aurora. Just going to be that one crowd control thing which they need for Divine Regime to finish off in those team fights. But Avito with that jawhead, ooh, that's a really good pick coming in.
Is that going to work?
Very, very possible. Yeah. Okay, so Miss Jenny, you asked me a jawhead against this cops. Look at the side of Divine Regime cop. They're all divers here. And Jawhead is a solid pick-off hero here, with even the ability to immune those heavy CC by Aurora. Just launch the ultimate, and you'll have a swell time. But so far, we'll have to see if Avito can bring up to the name for it. And yeah, we'll be heading probably into the game.
Yep. Now it's very important. Come hell or whatever, they're gonna have to win this match because the score is like 1-1. Whoever wins this proceeds to the finale of Nagaland, right? Well, also. Yeah. Anyways, they're all gonna go and get the junglers, and I think that they're gonna have a really hard time diving in, especially Gadot Kasha, because they have a Frigid Glacier, and even top they're gonna have to dive in. Even Avito's gonna have to dive in this ultimate. So I think that if they play reactionary, I mean D-Reg, they'll actually win the gangs. But then, Fluttering Grace over REZ. Did he use his quicker up already? Yep.
तुम खेल रही थी क्या? तुमको पसंद नहीं आया ऐसा?
Gone off the board. We saw Divine Regime use the same thing in the previous matchup, denying waves, and instead it's going to be used against them. Having a taste of their own medicine. Although Kirin here trying to go for the lethal, but top player just going to be quicker here. Retributions all being used. Trying to go for steal.
Not as of right now. I mean, you cannot pick them off as of right now. Especially, I think Alpha is not as squishy, right? You need more. You need more than that.
Yeah, and especially after the nurse to the Julian, it's quite understandable. But top player instead looking for possibly Hyung, he's going for those jungle steals, which we did see him use the same thing with Alpha. Hyung though, trying to time it.
You got off first. Taken down. I got the first blood. There we go, and that's it. Top player secures the first blood. In 20 seconds, we're gonna have the turtle. He does have the time to get back there. As of right now, Kirin will be moving towards the top for the same thing, the turtle.
And a little bit of skirmish in bot lane section. Both gold laners trading off. Avito, though, marking off Kirin, trying to maybe get him for his team, but I don't think they can really do much with Sweaty Weather, but he's going to go onto Zozen.
I thought,
they landed.
Yeah, the one ejector, it might be able to take him down because Weather was right up there to be a chain CC. But then, yeah, uncontested turtle for top player up there. Kirin is still busy with his red buff. They're letting the turtle go. They also got the first blood.
Indeed. That's quite an advantage here. And the Divine Regime has to possibly get a little bit more with those XPs in the goalie section, which I thought we'd see a little bit more rotation here from Hyung, but he's playing a bit more passively. Avito though looking at the Kyle.
That's a good engage, but ejector miss. I think he uses flicker up, and there you go. Flicker saved the day for Kyle up there, or he would have been picked out. Matilda, Solshin is up there to back him up, but they are there 4 versus 2 in the bottom lane. They're diving in, and that's ejector used up, and there you go. Kyle is up, away. Been deleted. It's the turn for Sushen, but certainly he'll been used up, and he's gonna escape from this situation as of right now. What a 4-man dive to take down Kyle. They got the turtle. They also got the first blood. They're already winning the early game.
Indeed. I think they're a little bit overstaying their place there. So realizing this, Peak has to go back. Spells are utilized for the side team Divine Regime. You have all 3 abilities down, which is not looking that great for the next team fight that might happen. If they want to get some pickoffs, Kirin though hovering over this midsection, looking for someone. It's going to be Avito possibly that's pushing him back. And there's a Lantern here from Sweater Weather. But yeah, the pace of the game for Divine Regime has been very slow. I thought that Hyung would have been a lot more active, which they really need. For those engages, which so far Avito has been able to capitalize a lot with those ejectors. They did utilize the Purify and Flickers to escape those cases, but then again, the next initiate just might be it.
Oh, I thought they were gonna try and deny him the red buff over there. I don't understand why they're not being able to keep up with the rotation. They have a Khalid, they have a Matilda. Again, Calvin put in a very bad position up there. So she is up for the backup. Unfortunately, we used Australian and Khalid did use the win. Guiding win, but no, not enough. Oh, hold on. Kyle managed to escape, but it takes on Avito instead. Did he try to overachieve up there? The turtle is up. Okay, we got Khalid. Finally, Young under the party. They have taken down Sweater Weather. They're also going to go for more. Top player not in a very good spot. There comes the Freezing Glacier and takes him down. Aizen will have to disengage as of right now. The turtle will be taken down by D-Reg, Divine Regime.
Yep, massive Freezing Glacier by Rizito. The AOC by Aizen not landing. Why is he aiming towards the turtle? That's quite unfortunate. But oh, there's another engage on Avito by Kirin.
That was a good engage with the spear, but Avito just gonna use up his speed and run away for now. Wow, finally a good rotation coming in from Young, and if this continues, they're gonna win all the gangs. They have a Matilda. I don't understand why they're not faster in rotation in comparison to Teacher Plummet. Things are changing as of right now. Okay, the man force being used up. Let's take out the minion. Okay, that's a spear is engaging on Kirin. Oh wow, he's gonna take him down as well. It's gonna be a double kill. Avito very low on HP. There we go. Sweater Weather comes in, try to defend, and he will.
Yeah, precise positioning and aggro taken by the side of Divine Regime. You know, just taking those trades after. First it was Zoshan, second was Kyle. Just giving Kevin that space to breathe. You have a melee hero, but Kyle gonna get that. But oh, Hyung, unfortunate, bro. Not gonna land the Raging Sandstorm. That's one ability down, but mid lane section looking to be taken by the side of Divine Regime. They'll peek here. Notices this, goes for the re-engage. Possibly Avito can be the one to eject someone if they do really go for it. No, not gonna happen. There's a trade in lanes here coming from Hyung and Kyle here. Gonna go for that, but Hyung just might be the one in trouble. He doesn't really have the Raging Sandstorm to immune off the CC. And if he does get targeted, he's just gonna be one.
1 versus 5. That was a good ambush. Whatever is not here, but 4-man to take this guy. They're using everything up, and oh my god, that's insane. Did take a while to take him down, but taking advantage of this, Kyle manages to take 1 turret up in the top lane.
Yep, and that's what I'm talking about. Wasting those abilities, not what you want to do. And side of team Divine Regime here, very unfortunate. Neftali though.
Natalia taking on to Kirin. They will be able to take him down. And there we go. Wow, it's a turtle time. Right before the turtle, they wasted all their skills.
Level 8 Harriet versus level 10 Alpha. Kirin, what went wrong, man? Come on, man. You're better than this. But oh, this comes Circling Eagle onto Avito.
The turtle has already been taken down by Peak to Plummet up there. They should be on to 3 of them. And, well, no follow-up.
Yep, indeed. Very questionable disengage from Divine Regime. Sure, they're down numbers, but they have peaked to play right where they want to. They should have gone for it. Soldier and the Kyle here just might be targeted. Hang on. No. Not gonna go for it. It's just 2 members here. They know Soldier is present. Top player also goes to be noticed. And they're hovering over it, waiting for an opportunity. Kyle gonna be able to escape possibly with this guy wins, but oh wait, what's he doing?
Kyle will be in danger, I suppose, but Sushin comes in handy. Oh no, the very off position Kyle is gonna be for being a little bit too overconfident up there. Sushin will be chased, Suzanne will be chased down for the drop back. Where are you running? Where are you running?
Why are you running? Yeah.
No, not why. Where are you running?
Oh, yeah. True. Yep. Fair.
Wow. Yeah. They're also going to take another mid lane. Yeah, he thought maybe I can engage from the behind, but no, there will be no follow-up. And I think they're going to wait for Suzanne to pop up. Yeah, they need to make a really good combo with the Raging Sandstorm and followed by the Frigid Glacier. And if after that Kirin engages, they're going to be able to pick them up. Otherwise, no, it's getting hard.
Yep. Oh, there's a Raging Sandstorms, but no, not going to capitalize off this. Okay, having another disengage. I feel like it's just been disengage after disengage, but to the viewers out there, a little bit of tip here. If you don't want to show your enemies your card, their Erosion showed the guiding winds was off cooldown. Kyle didn't go for it. So that was the get-go for the side peak to drop the Zaman Force. Nefertaya, just, very smart player, knows when to go, knows how to out-mitigate the Alpha. Got the kill on Alpha even, and got the kill on Kyle here, the Bruno, which is quite something. 2-1-3, very strong composition. Even if you take a look at his item, I feel like he has most of it completed already. There, Young here, midsection.
That ambush is pretty good, but that's sustainably gonna turn around the entire game. They're gonna take on to Aizen up there
Ziven
right
custom
away.
खेलता है,
That was
custom
an engage coming in from Kirin,
करेगा,
but
अभी
he
start
gets
ना
taken
time वापस
down
मिला.
instead. Kai dealing a lot of damage
ये
in
सब
the
खत्म हो
back
जाए,
line,
like
taking down Sweater already. Neptile will be taken down as
next
well.
one करेगा
Look
storm,
at
ठीक
his
है.
damage. He's gonna go for top player as well, but no. As of right now, he's gonna disengage. Define stem souls back in the game with Kyle's damage.
And they are pushing even further midsection, though minions not available right on time here as they go towards the Lord instead. Team Divine Regime here making comeback in their team fights, which they were lacking a little bit, but this time around they can't really take it because they don't have Kirin ready yet. Avito pops the conceal, looking for someone at Stray Bullet. Is he gonna be the one instead? Oh.
Ejector right on Arizi using up his flicker. Frigid Glacier being expanded as well. Right before the Lord, I don't know. The fact that people have the Frigid Glacier, they could actually take advantage of this and try and take the Lord, but you never know.
Yeah, just it's I don't know what to say here. Okay, Lord gonna be started on the side of peak to play. Those in Kirin getting noticed. There comes Circling Eagle.
Yep, Cyclist Eagle right onto Avito. He will be taken down. Coming to AOG, but no, guys, got enough damage right now. He's going straight one after the other. Sozen trying to get some damage over there. Hyung is trying to sustain. Kyle dealing in a lot of damage against Spirit Destruction being used up on. Okay, he has been taken down. They will be going for the Lord. I just said Spirit of Destruction. Can you believe?
Indeed. Yeah, don't worry, there's a Moscow over here somewhere. But yeah, damage by Divine Regime, quite sufficient, quite good positioning. The problem with the Joya there, if you're the one being targeted, you don't go ahead, you go backwards and then get the pick off there onto Matilda. Or, get the ejector on someone if you are going to be trading off with someone. But it's just been they've just been, both these teams, they've just been spamming their abilities, so it feels like a brawl, to be honest. Which they are getting turrets. Kyle did get that, the 35k, 32k, 3k gold difference between the two, with Divine Regime on the lead, and probably looking to sink the waves if they want to get more turrets here from the side of Divine Regime. And Winter Crown being present on Kirin, which is going to be very relevant in those team fights. If he's able to bait out the Jawheads, Ejector, or even in AOG from the side of Team Peak, I think it's going to be pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh, Hyung.
Spear of Eagle. Okay, disengage. I thought that could have been mistake. By the way, Spear of Alpha is speared out. Oh,
Yeah.
Kirin's off
Alpha
this
ultimate miss
time,
हो गया.
but wasted, expended. The Lord is up in the top lane. Think they'll be able to defend it? I think so.
मर सकता था
Maybe,
वहाँ
could be
पे.
possible. Don't melt it
Oh,
down.
Huge been
Ooh.
wasted. But I think it's a good decision that he didn't
Zoning.
go any further. Yeah.
Yep. But you know what that means for the side team Divine Regime? They don't have to worry about an AOG. And now pushing onto mid and bot section. Probably going to be taking a little bit more damage on the turrets, although it's going to be defended by the side of Team Peak. Ravito being hovered over, has the Tinas for the magic defense. Jung being chased here.
He's gonna sustain. That's why you
yeah.
pick a Khalid. I mean, like, just go and make them expend all the skills and come back. The speed, immune, everything. Oh, wait, hold on. They're trying to pressurize the mid lane turret. Might be a mistake. Might try to overachieve and just get into trouble instead. And there you go. Spirit of Papa being used up already on. Okay, they have taken the other gold laner already. Neptaya out of the party.
Yeah, might be so here. And Divine Regime is waiting for an opportunity in the next wave, which the mid section looking mighty juicy, if you ask me.
Could be a good ejector up there, but don't follow up. He's way too outside. Okay, Frigid Glacier being used up on Aizen right now. Vito in danger, but yeah, not enough. Kyle did try to manage, he did try to get a Vito down, but he had to use up the dash to come out of that place, that wall.
Indeed. But positioning gonna be on point because from the side of team Divine Regime, they did get the top lane turret, cleared it off in advance, just enough for the minions to finish it off and peak to plummet here. One inhibitor turret down. Team fight not looking that great. It's up to Nefertaya to deal most of the damage, which Aizen, he can land those AOGs, but Divine Regime are expecting it. Position always well for it. Has to purify also in case he lands it.
30 people are watching right now.
The spell's not being baited out.
Nice.
That's the main key here. Peak to play, not baiting out
मेरे
those spells.
को mission भी complete
which
करना है यार, मेरे
they
को
should
Senda
be
मारने के लिए
if they
यही
want to have a good team fight.
Yeah, it's getting hard for them. They should actually play
Smart में Senda मारने के लिए
reactionary,
यही
but they're just. Oh, look at Levito again. He used up his flicker. He was so ahead. Young engaging. That's a good ejector, but not enough. AOG pops in, connects two of them, but mega kill of Arizy. They're going for more. Unstoppable by Kyle. Double kill. He's gonna take a triple over there. I said, there you go, triple right into the crystal. Could be a maniac, but no. Kirin manages to take that one, and this will be the end. The minions are there. They don't even need the Lord. My God, little. I might sound a little bit rude, but Joel, Akito, through this. What was he doing right there?
Yeah, unfortunate positioning. They really have a good decision making there. It's 065, which expected more a little bit from the side of Peak.
Top player हार गया.
They did perform wonderfully in the first game, but it was just not it, man. It was, on a second game, I believe so. Or was it? Oh yeah, it was first game. Never mind. Second game taken by Divine Regime. Third game also at 2-1. They will be moving on to the next round, ladies and gentlemen. Alongside the Phoveus. Phoveus, let's go for a decent matchup against the Gato if it is gonna be.
Team Mamacita versus Team Certified Haters, and today it is me, your host Peachy,
Bro,
and along with me,
pick यार mid
we
वाले
have two
caster
of
की Marcus.
the good casters, the amazing casters you'll ever hear. That
Caster
they
है
will
कि
be
वो
the
है?
ones taking you throughout the game, and it will be none other than Linville
Musician
and Marcus. Hello, Linville. Hello, Marcus. And Linville, I have a question for you before we start. We know that Mamacita are known to actually give that one-sided game, but again, Certified Haters are strong enough. What do you think that the outcome would be?
Yep. First of all, thank you very much for the introduction, Peachy here. And yeah, for your question, Certified Haters versus Mamacita. Mamacita, a great opponent. Certified Haters, all there. One player you have to look out for. It is going to be Crow here. Even Marcus knows he saw the games for the side of Team Certified Haters, even previously. And just came through. I think he'll go a little bit more into depth for exactly what happened. But for now, these two teams, a lot in store for us. Best of 3 also. So I'm expecting really good drafts coming in.
Oh, definitely. And Marcus, are you excited for this match? Because the semifinals are up. We will be knowing the strongest of the strongest team who are going to be on the top 1 spot.
Yep, I'm really excited, Pichi. The draft is going to be very interesting because both these teams have had their games in the live stream, and probably they would have already made their strategies, seen
Yes.
what heroes to look out for. They're probably going to ban those
Yeah.
heroes. We're going to be seeing a lot of respect ban coming in from these teams. So yeah, I'm very excited, very interested on seeing what those bans are and how the draft is going to be progressing.
And also, I know that it is kind of late right now. Let's just dive into the draft very quickly. Before that, one small note: download Mobile Legends 5v5. It is available in the Play Store, and it will be under the name of the company Vista. So don't forget. And Marcus and Lynn will take the game away.
Indeed. See you, Peachy. We'll be heading back into the draft here. Already started also. And looking at both the teams, it is going to be Team Certified Haters on the blue side, and Team Mamacita on the red side. Bands already coming in. We have the Argus, we have the Masha, and the Ruby coming from the side of Team Certified Haters, while Mamacita going for the Valentina, the Khalid, as well as Ship, which are really good meta heroes in the draft. Although, a Masha, that's something quite unusual you see, at least in this tourney or in the meta currently right now. Argus.
Yep, that's an unusual ban indeed. Looking at the bans coming in for the blue team, they've banned out a lot of EXP heroes. And talking about the picks, Linwell, there's a Gato and Edith being picked here. Both the heroes are very flexible. You can play them in the roam, in the goal, in the EXP. So they're keeping their options open here. None of the teams have picked the mage yet. And we are here in the second phase of the bans.
Yep. Very strong picks coming in from the side of Team Mamacita. Certified Haters, though, has low-key on the Suyo alongside the Phoveus. Phoveus does go for a decent matchup against the Gato if it is going to be the XP laner. But Viper and the early Grok here, very solid composition for both sides. Very flexible, so you can flex that Idiot in the goal lane if you want to. But yep, second ban's coming up. It's going to be a Moskov here coming from the side of Team Mamacita. They did do their homework, targeting Crow, who, giving all the respect to him. The previous matchup for the side of Team Certified Haters, Crow was the one who pulled through for his team. Went from a 0-12 here, overall scoreboard. He just got his 12 minutes, he just got his item spike, shredded through everyone, got the base, and took the win for the side of Team Certified Haters. But this case, it's not going to be a Moskov. It's going to be banned. But Zushin banned coming in from the side of Blue's team.
As a snowflake.
Yep, and that goes the last ban for Certified Hater. It's going to be a mage taken out. As you can see, your Mamacita has yet to pick the mid lane. But a lot of sustain coming in from Certified Haters, Linwell. They have the Gato, Edith, and Alpha. Mamacita can probably go for, a tank burst mage. Lunox seems to be a good option right now. She hasn't been banned. Vexana gets taken away as well. Let's see what heroes they're going to be picking.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, a Lilia. Okay, a Lilia here. That's quite a versatile pick here. But especially against a Phoveus and a Grok. Maybe a Grok, you get a decent matchup. But against a Phoveus and a Suyo, Lilia here, a little bit more difficult to navigate through, at least the front lines. So, but yep, as you did say, they need that tank buster from the side of Team Certified Haters. Lunox could be an option. The other ones in the board, maybe the carry, but then again, you're going to get caught in the crossfire if the Flicker or Chatters or the AOG lands from the side of Team Mamacita. But for now, 2-2 though, hovering over the Sicilian, just might have enough range, but they're going to lack a little bit on the early game, which Suzaru here on the Alpha is going to be having a fun time, but Crow locks in that Nathan.
Yep, and seems like a pretty late game comp that Mamacita is going for, and there's no hesitation there to lock into that Sun, Linwell. He didn't take time at all. He just knew what he was going to play. A very interesting draft coming in from Certified Haters.
Yeah, very interesting bans, very interesting drafts. But Marcus, I'll have to ask you, which team do you think has the better draft? I mean, it could be debatable, but what do you think?
Personally, I feel Certified Haters seem to have a very good comp here. Mamacita, they will be lacking around in that early game. They have the Nathan and Cecilian who's gonna scale up towards the mid to late game era. So they're gonna be having difficulties with the objectives there unless they get the pick off. So things are gonna be difficult for them to be able to pull off in the early game. But if you look at certified haters, they got that tankiness, they got the sustain, and they got the damage as well.
Yeah, indeed, very much so. But we are headed into the game, ladies and gentlemen. NEC Cup semifinals, and it's representing the team of State Nagaland. Both teams in our hands. Certified haters on blue side, Mamacita on the red side. Will they bring us a great game? Will they bring us entertainment? Possibly, is it going to be a one-sided match? We'll only have to see if the teams connect through.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we see some poking happening.
Indeed. That's just going to be the usual case though. Just poke left and right, the norm. But Marcus, I have to ask, it's a goal lane sun. Oh, not something what you see commonly. What do you think about this pick?
Not only it's a goal lane sun, it's a goal lane sun with a petrify. So I'm very scared right now what that sun can do. Meanwhile, in the top lane, there seems to be a 3-man gank coming in. 4 is barely surviving that.
Indeed, but he has to recall for it. The damage there is sufficient enough. Mamacita with very good rotations. They want to give the Edith priority. Although in bot lane section, Otto Witt spamming on the recall. Gonna be Guardian Barret off, trying to clear off the lanes and possibly go through. Suzuru very early on, doesn't have the level 3. Loki though level 4 available on site. Has to go for the jungle creep here and rotate back over. Mugetsu though charging on that taunt. Not gonna find it there. It's positioned very aggressively towards the side of Team Blue here, but push back. Both teams here looking for an opportunity, but it's just gonna have to wait until the turtle lane fight happens.
Absolutely, and if you see the goal lane, I would say it's kind of an even match because Nathan is not going to be dealing a lot of damage early on, and Sun is limited by his range there. He's a melee hero, so he's going to play back. And as we can see, Nathan is pressuring in that bot side, but the turtle is going to get spawned. Let's see which team is going to be having that map control.
Indeed. And I was expecting here, though the Archer comes in and gets tossed. Vengeance pops out, but the Spear of Alpha going backwards. Senna here, still strong, but it's gonna be melted by John Kemper. 2-2 there coming with the bats, but not gonna be finding here. There's gonna be a total fight occurring here with low members for the side of team. Certified haters, Mamacita starting us off, but Guardian Barrier cancelling off the turtle, buying us some time, buying more space for his team. As possibly, no, it doesn't really get cancelled. Hang on. HP still up. Loki looking for action, but gonna get zoned up by the Earthshatter and the AOG. Massive land taunt here. He has to fall back, and there is Zen with the re-engage, but no one really sufficient for himself. 2-2 getting knocked out with Earthshatter. Still fighting. Mamacita so strong. Ring Cancer low on HP. Earthshatter just enough for Zena to be taken down. Loki trying to go in, but certified haters there. Not gonna find an opportunity to do so.
Yep, an amazing read coming in from Yugetsu on that Gato. I really love that jump. He just marked Loki, didn't give him an opportunity to come and to steal that turtle. Well played there.
Indeed. The positioning also is so good here for them. But Loki once again going in onto Mugetsu. There's the power of nature. Wall charge, another wing comes in. No, there it is. So low on HP. Mugetsu gets cleaned up by Crow. The first kill for the side team. Certified haters. Loki wants to go for onto Kangba, but still has the black boots to disengage. Suzuru though hovering over the mid. Tries to go with the Alpha Spear. No. Trying to go onto someone, no, not in range. Has to wait for his team, but he's wasting space. Has to go back. Yeah, Marcus, dude, they've been playing so well here from both teams.
Yep, it's a very tight call. Both the teams are doing pretty good. You can see the goal difference there. It's very negligible. Even though haters got the turtle, they still managed to get that kill, and they seem like Sun is in a tough spot in the bot lane, but those are just his clones.
Yep. There's some distraction here on the Crow, making waste his mana, and Suzuru with a Spear Alpha just on time. The Garnish Berry also being used, but that's not going to be sufficient. That's just auto win of the turret. One advantage you have with the sun,
Lot
just
kar raha
being
hai, yeah.
able to sustain a turret for a very long time with your clones. And 2-2 gonna be caught tough in a rock and a hard place. Gets taken down with the Spirit of Alpha. Massive Arch Shatter coming in from Moon Cancer. Top lane turret gonna be pressured by side survey haters. Moby is still hovering over that. He just might be target for the side of Mamacita, but Turtle is the one who is gonna get melted down. CC immune here. Viper trying to go in, but he's all alone. Frontliner is Spirit of Alpha coming in, getting CC'd and shredded by Suzaru. That's a kill again, going for Safety Mamacita. 6-1 right now with 2 turtles.
An amazing rotation coming in from Aerith, who started that matchup there, came into the mid lane, caught the Cecilian off guard, and as soon as they were outnumbered, they decided to just lock on to that turtle. And Loki, he already gave up that turtle, but Grok shouldn't have been caught. That looks like the focus is now shifted towards the bot lane, Linwell.
Indeed. And, that's where the play for the Safety Mamacita here is quite smart. They want to target Crow here, which is another phase to be seen for, but they don't have the minions for it. Also hovering over the midsection, taking the jungle even more, making Suyo a little hard to farm, which both these junglers are early game junglers who deal a lot of damage. But there's the Petrify, there's the AOG, onto win, onto 2-2, and gets him shredded down. Loki here gets the retribution onto buff. There's the re-engage from Zena here, massive damage here coming in with the burst, but Vengeance still tanky enough. And Primal Rat coming in, but he's not going to be ulting anyone. Instead, he's going to be one to try to flicker off from this situation. Loki though gets onto the back line and gets John Kenba with the dashes, but there again trying to go in, but Earthshadow with Spirit of Alpha coming in, melting me down. So much damage. Suzaru here, top notch, 403 for the side of Team Mamacita, but they're not going to be done. Senna here looking mighty juicy in the turret, gonna be taunted and flipped, but the kill going to Suzaru. And the goal rate section, Crow HP just melted so fast, but he just burst it down auto win in an instance and gets the super kill onto him. He just might be the win condition which Certified Heaters need for a comeback.
Absolutely, and that's a 1-for-1 turret trade that we just saw, one in the top side and one in the bottom lane, and the third turtle is on, and looks like Certified Heaters are gonna take this one as well.
Yep, indeed. A massive taunt here coming onto Loki, but he just blinks to safety. Viper also looking for a target. He has to hover over someone possibly, but it's a Lilia once again. So hard to go in for the side of Team Certified Haters. They have to go for a target, which currently they are being the ones that are getting picked off. So unfortunate for them, but Certified Haters here has to maybe focus on Crow a little bit more. Taunt coming in there. Mugetsu being zoned off by the Garden Barrier. Auto win, just giving so much vision and space for his team here. Mamacita looking for a pick in the bot lane section. Suzaru and Mugetsu gonna be on position. John Kenba also alongside. Spirit of Alpha being hovered over. It doesn't really catch anyone, but there's the AOG. No one there on side though. CC immune by Rock, but he is so low on HP. You just have the immunity, but you don't have the tankiness. There's the clowns here. Pop by auto win, diving in onto Crow, possibly to waste a little bit of abilities, but not really going in for his team.
Yep, and the rotation coming in from Aided, they're trying to shift the focus towards the mid lane as well, and that's 2 turrets taken down by Certified Haters in exchange for that 1 turret in the top lane.
Indeed. Yeah, Loki also unfortunate, but Retribution on point, still chased on by the Alpha. Usury once more, he wants 7 kills again, but there's the re-engage from Jenna, getting a massive pull on towards the back line, but not gonna be enough peel for them, and it goes for a re-back here. Mid lane though, hovering over 2-2, looking for engage, just might be the one that get picked off. Mugetsu with the taunt charge, dashes off into safety, looking for another fight. Mamacita just wants to fight again and again. Suzer goes in, so low on cooldown, he can just expand those abilities so much, and they're looking for another dive, invade, onto red buff here. Mugetsu the first one to be showing his face. Suzer then up next, but Guardian's Barrier just zoning them off just enough for them to stop fighting.
Yup, and Linwell, the tankiness coming in from Certified Haters is gonna be very annoying to deal with right now. It's gonna be super hard when you're dealing against tanky heroes and you don't have any, tank melters in your team, and all you're relying is for the Sicilian and Nathan to get to that late game pass spike. It's going to be difficult for them, but they need to try to save down as much as turrets they can, as the first Lord is going to be on its way soon.
Yeah. You know, as you mentioned, the tank frontliners are the main deal. So, what do you think the side of team Survivors can do? But wait, hold that thought. Hang on. John Kenzitsu trying to charge off those glooms. AOG coming in, not going to catch anyone. No, he does land onto low-key. Ton coming in, a massive knock-up effect from Viper with charge, but he's got a bit pinned down there, fighting in the turret. Team Mamacita here just might have made the wrong call as Certified Haters gets the reverse sweep on the kills for a 3-for-1. Zena here, no 4-for-1. Lord going to waste here. Suzuru being the only one alive, the most farmed, the one who hasn't died yet, but against 4 members, make that with the Lord. 2 has to go to the bot lane section.
Amazing play coming in from Mamacita. They did a really good job to turn that attack. The counter was on point. And man, Viper on that Grok, he saved the day. It was his ultimate that kind of changed the game there. And I feel like it's a huge blunder coming in from the side of Certified Haters. They shouldn't have made that engage. They could have been, they could have been much more patient.
You reversed the team. Yeah. It was Mamacita who had the misplay. Yeah. But okay, never mind. Here. Moon Cancer getting knocked up. Zena trying to go in possibly. They do again have Viper once again with the re-engage. Hovering over sections. Mugetsu here just showing his face a little bit. Marcus, back to that question once again. What do you think the blue team here... before I was going to ask, what do they need for a comeback? But it seems Viper on the Grok was just enough.
Yep, they totally need to rely on Viper to get a good set. They kind of have the damage right now going into the late game. Sicilian is dealing a good amount of damage. I would like to see the items on these heroes. Let's look at the items. You see a glowing one. I think Sicilian just went for the...
Blood Wings.
Yeah, Blood Wings.
Yeah. Indeed. I'm seeing a lot of anti-heal also from this.
Yeah, there's just anti-heal on Sicilian. I think the Grok needs to get on with that anti-heal as well, because you need that frontliner. Either the Grok or the Phobius need to rush down their anti-heal, because they're going to be engaging. Meanwhile, the damage is going to be getting dished out from the backside. But right now, the discipline is on both these teams. Lord is going to be spawning in 10 seconds.
Indeed. Mamacita here with the map advantage, getting a lot of map control, denying the space of Certified Haters. Though the Guardian barriers here from Viper has been pretty good, but will it be good enough? Lord getting melted down. That's so much damage. You have a Sun and an Alpha on it. Just burst him down with the Lilia. And Mugetsu looking for a fight. No, don't go, man. Don't go. You have to wait for the Lord that's going to be coming up. But if they get a pick off there, it's going to be pretty great. Yep.
Yeah, they need to make sure they don't make the wrong engage again, because they need to capitalize on that Lord. You can't just keep, not using that Lord to its full extent, because if you do that, you're going to be giving the farm away, and Nathan and Sicilian are going to be bursting you down.
Indeed. It's time. It's a tough call. It's a tough call, for Survivor Haters. Do they want to defend this wave? Do they want to go for the Lord? Mamacita is making it pretty hard. But just might go in. Zena here, the one trying to clear off the wave. There's the Petrify combo by his son. He's just immuning and then taking so much damage. AOG though coming in, dropping in, but it's not gonna land on anyone here. Destroyed turret by the side of team. Mamacita pushing even further. There's their Vitalize also being popped, which not been having ability for later on. But Suzuru wants to take the fight, pops the Winter Crown, but he's all alone, doesn't have the dash. Switch to Immortality, quick fingers, but that's not the right call. Does take down Viper on the Grok though, but 3 members left to defend the side of Team Certified Haters here. The turret's gonna coming in, and the heroes are also going to be popped. But Mamacita forced to back. Quite a successful Lord push.
Yep, and I really like that play coming in from Shizuru. I think he did it a bit earlier. He could have waited on it, but that was a good bait there. They tried that to get that bot lane inhibitor, and I think they will still get it. The minions are here though. Certified Haters need to rush down and clear it, and no, they won't be saving that. It's just one inhibitor remaining.
Yep, so far Ooh, I was like, Auto Win almost went down there, but there's just Sun Cloud. So for the side of Team Mamacita here, you just have to play it safe, wait for the Lord possibly. Certified Heaters though, what do you think they can do to, I mean, do you think they're doing something wrong? Do you think they could have taken advantage of the Grog's walls a little bit more? Senna has been quite an impact in the front line, but it's a little bit more difficult with the Sun on the board. It's like you're going against 8 people.
Yeah, I totally get that. And yeah, Grok needs to be much more careful. The wall has to be used in a place that creates a single pathway so that maximum damage can be dished out by the Sicilian and the Nathan, who are really good at dealing damages in a straight line. But looks like there might be a gank in the bot side. There's 14 seconds for the Lord. One good pick off here might change the game.
मेरे को लगता है कि like ये दो matches में खत्म हो जाएगा.
Auto Win gonna be the one to bait it off. Possibly they are hovering over the Crow here, who just might be the one. No, he knows, dude, he knows. He's zoning, giving vision for his team here, but a little bit too close for comfort. Gets the Alpha Spear, popped the Purify, and the Entropy, and managed to escape. Quick fingers, but is it gonna be enough? Auto Win here with the Petrify, uses it early on, and not gonna be possible for that, but the Win of Nature just get baited off there for his side. That is too massive. Utility is gone for the Nathan here. Lord fight can be initiated. Viper in a little bit of trouble. Zone off by Mugetsu. Loki trying to go for a steal. AOG gonna be popped and pushed back. That's a knock-up effect. Wall charge being used. Onto Gato Gash up the wrong target here. Suzu gonna get the kill. On towards 2-2. So low. The Lord is Zeno here trying to go in Loki a little bit early, but Retribution gonna be landed. Certified Leaders managed to get the steal. Zeno still fighting on. Crow here with the re-engage, trying to go in. Entropy is being popped, gets the clear onto Moon Cancer. Mugetsu is the one next. There's only 2 members of Mamacita left. Still, Certified Haters pushing further onto the mid lane section. John Kenba here is still gonna be the one to clear off the wave.
Man, Certified Haters, they needed one opening to turn things around, and looks like this Lord has given them that opening. To see what actually happened, Linwell, it was the Sun who was trying to pressure in that bot side, but he was picked off. This created a 4v5 situation, and they couldn't take that advantage to rush down that Lord because they have a lot of tanky heroes. They lack on that damage. They don't have any hero that can burst down that Lord. They need that Sun to be there to do that, but that wasn't the case. And a perfect retribution coming in from Loki to secure that Lord in midst of that chaos.
Indeed, great breakdown of it, Marcus. Yeah, and great analysis. And the side of Team Survivors here coming off with a comeback, which we mostly expected Crow to be the one, but Loki here, the underdog, nice retribution and positioning, just being able to get it off quite well. But Auto Win though, he's melting down this Lord.
Oh god.
All of Team Survivors are notified, but the Lord's already so low in HP. Loki being targeted forwards. They know the real one. Oh, which one is the clone? We don't even know. But it doesn't matter. The wild charge gets the clear, and 2-2 picks off the kill, but there's Lord that's almost dead. And look at the mid lane, Suzaru pushing in, distracting. This is gonna make Loki a bit distracted. There's a flicker in with the AOG, which was a little bit of an overcommitment. 2-2 being the only one left for that. A bit of a mispositioning here from Certified There's just 2 members left for Mamacita, looking to close the game with all 4 members.
Damn, good decision making coming in from Auto Win. He just decided to burst down that Lord at the cost of his life, which made things easier for his team. They didn't have to worry about it, and they just decided to go on that full-blown engage there, and things looking very bad for Certified Haters right now.
Yep, indeed. Bot being charged, trying to go in, possibly test Black Boots for safety. Turret here. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for the side of Team Mamacita. They have to go back. Lord is spawning in. All the members will be ready, and this Sun here, Auto Win, has quite been the 5-head big print play, which has kept Crow in check for a lot of scenarios. But this time, he has his Petrifies available and a Winter Crown to add to that. Oh, that's going to be really spicy for this fight that's coming up. Which, Marcus, which... Do you think everything's going well for both these teams? I'd say what do you think is needed at least? We've seen Tutu getting picked up a lot of times, even
मैं rest
misposition at certain scenarios. Yeah.
Yep. And this time, I think they're getting their things right. It's Sun who is trying to burst down that Lord. We saw the damage coming in from Sun, and yep, they just speed run it.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, a fight not gonna happen though. Yeah. Yeah, this is really tough. It's really tough. 19 minutes. Next Lord gonna be pushing in, possibly on the bot or top section. Certified haters. How do they defend this? Will they be able to defend this? Is the question.
Linwell, if they defend this, I feel like they'll win the match, because they have that potential here to just rush to the mid lane, get a wipe out. They have the damage dealers here. Sicilian is spiked up. Nathan is spiked up as well. They just need one good setup coming in or a mistake coming in from the side of Mamacita. Meanwhile, you can see Sun is going to be trying to push. They need to be wary of that Sun, because once he gets close to the base, he is just going to burst it down.
Yep, indeed. And Coast are going to be the one to pop the entropy. They're going to have HP. There's the AOG Purify. They're going to be on time. And the massive pullback with the Sanguine Claws on the 2-2. And Lord still healthy. They'll get shredded down. Auto Win trying to go in. No minions available. Zena still in the front line. So tanky with Avengers. Pops in with the Demonic Force. Trying to go to the back. Again, Susan gets the kill out of him. They're so low on HP. Mamacita here trying to survive. Trying to end it off. Certified Haters though defending so hard. There's the taunt from the God of Kacha. Just buying enough time. A Crow with entropy. Dashes into the backline. They're forced of immortality. So low HP. Crown with the rolls to be popped. The Sun not gonna be there for the Mamacita as it sets. And Certified Haters having a new dawn. An eclipse moment here. Crow pushing down to the mid lane section. Oh.
Man, amazing play coming in from Crow, and this, this makes all our points clear. We were initially speculating that he is gonna be the player to look out for in this matchup, and he's the one coming in with that miracle save, defending the crystal for Certified Haters, getting that wipe out. The damage dishing was insane, and now they have the potential to kind of end the game. Let's see what happens.
And the damage being done.
Hello,
he will have the damage for it. Entropy, teleport, good nice. Viper tanking those shots, saving the minion here. Looking to close up the game. Members still not spawned yet from Mamacita. There's the Alpha. Does he get the Alpha charge? Push it now. No.
वो आईडी होगी ना एक बार वो ट्राई कर रहा वापस स्कोर डालने का मेरा वाला.
Positioning right on point.
5 जन बचे हैं, शायद खत्म हो जाएगा.
Taking game number 1 for the semifinals here in Nagaland. Oh, Marcus, dude. That was such a fun game to watch.
Man, Linvin, I did not expect the first match itself to be a game like that. This was an epic comeback. We saw throughout the game, Certified Haters were dominant. No, this time it's for the side of Mamacita. They've stolen the CU.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Shuzuru on the CU.
It's gonna have a really fun time for that. John Kemba on the Vexana, which was expecting a shredder, so it's gonna be up to the goal lane here. Possibly Auto Win. Is he gonna play another Sun? You never really know. But second ban's coming up. You know what? I'm excited here. Seeing Loki pick up the Alpha. Wow. Suyo and Alpha has been like a sort of counter picks for each other, which aligns with the Ling and the Hayabusa. In this case, though, it's gonna be a lot of pressure that's gonna be applied by Certified Haters. They have to be frontliners once again, which we saw a little bit in the previous game. But this is game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Team Certified Haters on the red side, Mamacita on the blue side. Semi-finals of the state Nagaland NEC Cup here. I'm your caster Linwell. Join me in the casting desk once again, Marcus, to bring you that in-depth analysis. I know second match coming in.
And Sun has been taken out, Linwell. Auto Win will not be playing that Sun this time.
Yeah, well, unfortunate. This means we will be seeing him play a different playstyle, perhaps. The Aurora banned off from the side of team as a Mamacita here, which is quite understandable. You have Vexana already. If you add Aurora to the opposing team's mix, it's very difficult. But this solution is still open for grabs. You have to Luyi play sometimes, or Even the Lunox here, which you could take off for yourself.
multa लेके
Lunox
दो
a
यार,
great
exclamation
melter for
पहले
the
डालो,
chip. If he
Voldemort.
dashes onto you, just pop the Brilliance ultimate and just immune everything. But Foe is going to be banned off by the side of Team Certified Haters.
Yep, and let's see now what the last ban is coming in for the side of Mamacita. They can go for the Zuxian ban. You don't want to give away that mates that easily. You know, she is a CC monster. She's going to be dealing that continuous CC, the chain CC coming in. So let's see what happens here, what the last ban is going to be.
Yep, indeed. It's predicted. Probably going to be the Zushin here. Or other than that, maybe a goal laner to target Crow. Oh, Valentina. Okay. Quite smart coming in. If you take the Valentina, you could have had the Mexana's ultimate, the Chip's ultimate. So quite fair, I'd say. But still, a lot of heroes, as you mentioned, Zushin, a great opportunity for the side Team Certified Haters to have, especially against Chip. But no, due to unlock in the Faramis here for that extra HP, extra sustain in those team fights with the Nether Realms, and Team Mamacita gonna counter pick possibly.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Wow. Okay, I did not see that coming at all, that Leela pick there.
I will choose my
Yeah, very unexpected. I think. Have you seen any Layla games in the tournament?
No, not so far. From the games that I've watched, I definitely haven't seen a Leela. I've seen a Mia, but not a Leela.
Oh, yep. It's gonna be a first. NEC Cups, NEC special, if you ask me. Win Cancer though, on the Arlet, facing off against the Khalid. That matchup is gonna be quite interesting, I'd say.
Yep, and if you look at the draft, Linwell, you can see that this time certified haters are going for the tanky lineup.
बहुत बड़ी बात होगी
Meanwhile,
भाई.
Mamacita are the ones who are not
अगर ये
that
100 के भी पहुंच गया ना
they are
channel,
squishy, but they do have that late game damage there. Layla, you cannot
वो भी
underestimate the
dream
late
ऐसा
game
होगा.
potential coming in from that marksman. So yeah, pretty interesting draft. It's like a roles reverse. Let's see what the
अभी
last
बजाऊंगा
pick
मैं
is gonna
देख
be, and that's gonna be a Harriet.
Yep, indeed. Quite a competent pick here with, Harriet just being able to go, have a lot of dashes with the Zaman
ये active points है रक्षा. हर 5 मिनट तुम्हें एक chat करने पे वो मिलेगा.
Certified Haters draft. It's a front to back fast chase
point
composition, at least with the Khalid and Zena popping those ages whenever necessary. But man, Marcus, my dude. Do you think Mamacita has a chance with this draft?
You know, I feel like they have a really good chance, better than the last time, because last time they kind of backed out with the damage potential there. They only relied on that sun, but Autowin couldn't do much on it. He was range capped there, but this time he has all the range in the world in the form of that Layla.
Indeed. Only thing he'll have to look out for possibly the early game, but we are back into the second game here. The Land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. Team Certified Haters on the red side, Mamacita on the blue side. Will it be a stalemate? Will it be a one-side sweep through all best of 3? Scoreboard 1-0 right now with Certified Haters on the lead. MVP, currently Crow, and possibly could get targeted.
Yep, and looking at the roaming, if you see the laning here, it's Harith matched up against that Layla. What do you think is going to be happening in that lane, Linwell?
Well, yeah, Marcus, as you said, the range thing, that's the main thing, So Autowin still has to play quite back. He doesn't have the damage for it. It's not sufficient enough. But other than that, laning potential for both the sides, XP and gold, Mamacita here gonna struggle a lot. Lito also been taken by Loki there, precise retribution. But yeah, getting to the point, Arlet up against a Gato Gacha, Harriet up against a Layla. Not a great day to be in. And Suzaru getting the first blood off cam here. Yeah, okay, it's sort of mitigating their composition. Mamacita, still good chance.
Yep, that was a good pick-off coming in, that early into the game. In the previous match, we did not see an aggressive, full early game coming in. We did see a lot of ganks, the rotations, pick-off coming in on the EXP side, but looks like the flicker is going to be popped out pretty early for Moon Cancer.
Yep, indeed. Suzuru goes in onto the turret, not gonna be pulled down. Gets you there with the stun here onto Viper, but it's a Khalid. Fast mobility goes in for the region again.
लगता है
Turtle
ये
gonna be
क्या
spawning
कितने
in
सब
there.
सोएगा?
Up for grabs here. There has to go for the wave clear. Get those level 4s, especially the chip here. If he pops the portal in those team fights, it's
Hopefully
gonna be
20 के तो
enough for
बड़े आराम से
Mamacita
cross कर
to
लूँगा।
possibly have an advantage.
10 महीने चल रहा है ना,
But
11,
it is
12.
gonna be a Layla that's
20 के तो
coming
cross
through
कर
that
लेना।
portal. So
ये
I'm
महीने
not
month
too
end तक।
excited
Yeah.
for it. Because you want to keep your distance. If Chip pops the portal in between the enemies, it's not going to be great. But yeah, Mugetsu getting chunked down a little bit.
Yeah, but his passive is gonna make up for all that HP. He doesn't have to go back to the base. It's still a 4v4 situation. Will be a 5v5 if Mugetsu uses the portal, and the turtle is on.
Yep, indeed. Getting started on AOG being used, but too late. Suzuru gets it perfectly on time. There's the final flash though in the back line, but a massive knock-up effect with the round portal being popped though. And there it is. The Layla's here for the action. On the win, getting the kill there. He's got to go back to his lane with a kill and assist for his team. Certified haters going on a disadvantage. The Crow being poked and started. Oh, Flicker being forced by Auto win here. Layla, you can't be messing around there. You can't go against Harriet there. Oh my god, the carry is the Crown Dash. There's the damage being done, and Crow gets the kill, but Mugetsu right on target, trying to go in. No, Dash gonna be on time. Suzuru here, trying to find someone, but the Khalid, man, he missed out on the Raging Sandstorm. Unfortunate for Crow here, for the side of Certified haters.
Good rotation coming in from John and Suzuharu. They got that pick off. They got that important kill there on the Crow. But yeah, the turtle secure was really good. I think the delay on the jump coming in from Zena, they did not get any opening for a team fight to break out before that turtle. It happened after the turtle, but looks like a gank is on its way into the goal lane.
Indeed. And looks like Loki might be the one to make the first contact. Viper still hovering over it. Leaping Manes here. There's the Alpha Charge. Mugetsu popping in the portal. Avengers assemble here with the massive Eternal Guardian. But the NetherRealm just mitigating all of that. Let's get stunned though. Very Sasto coming in. But AOG here getting a 2-4-man. But it's not going to be sufficient. He doesn't have the backup ready for it. Has the CC. Has the sustain. But he's being chased. Oh, basic attacks. Hang on. He just might be able to make it. No, never mind. Sky Piercer from Suzuru. Just gonna finish it off there. Looking mighty juicy. Being a little greedy right now. Auto win there. Yeah, you're not gonna win that, Mike. Crow gonna get that kill for the side of Team Survivor haters.
Yep, and looks like the turtle is gonna be spawned, but Faramis gets taken down in the mid lane as well.
Yep, indeed. And here. They're gonna be protected by the chip though. Possibly could go for a teleport onto the third lane section after that. Loki getting onto the crab. See now hovering over with the taunt, trying to go in onto Wound Cancer, zoning him off a little bit. But that's Typhoon Eye here. Dashing forward, AOG coming on preemptively to zone them off. Loki getting that turtle and Viper here with the engage. Guy tries to go on the black line, but he's gonna be suffering a lot. There's the portal, there's the Layla. Auto win gets a kill. He goes back. No, never mind. He got an assistance. Goes back to Fennis lane. Suzuru here getting the kill onto Tutu and pushing on towards the mid lane section. No, perhaps no. Minutes not really available, but they are looking for an opportunity in the bot section here.
Man, I really love this ult coming in from Chip. Every time that portal pops up, you see a Layla that randomly spawns, and it's very unpredictable what she's gonna do. Last time she did get that kill on that Loki. This time she threatened everyone off, made her disengage there. But yeah, this time the turtle was indeed secured by certified haters. Kathur Gacha jumping in really well, and in the top side there seems to be a pressure coming in for the side of certified haters.
Yep, indeed. The one force being dropped just to get the damage sufficiently on time. They have to go for a disengage though, not to be ganked by the Saya team. Mamacita here, who are hovering over 4 men on top section. Mugetsu though trying to go in. Suzuru will be first one. Crucified being popped, but the damage there from Otwin just gonna be sufficient for Crow to be taken down, as well as Viper. massive engage here by Team of Masasita, but it's not going to be over yet. Concealed play coming in to just zone off to the backline. Stereo Alpha here. Loki playing the smart play, going for a split push on the midsection, but going to be caught by Moon Cancer. There's the Alpha charge to get off to safety. Final slash not going to connect, but Portal coming in. There is everyone here. They're just flickering over to him and gets the kill. Auto win gets it. He's just on the roll right now.
Man, that portal opened up. There's 4 people there chasing you. Very scary sight to see if you're a jungler especially. But Loki did make up for that top lane turret that they lost by taking down that mid lane. They've opened up the map in the mid side and looks like there's gonna be another fight in the turtle lane.
Indeed, just might happen here. Viper being the one to try to check someone out. Third chip gonna be seen here. Doesn't want to go for engage here on Sita with aggression of the win, and John Kangba hovering over still. Viper here zoning them off. Crow still present here for a massive zone. Forced that possibly he could drop in the midsection. Loki looking for a retribution play. Still low on HP. No, not gonna connect on hit. And Mooncancer goes on the fight slash catch 2 member, but the flickers off with the Alpha Spear. Viper though, solo on HP. There's a flicker from Magetsu, tanking all the damage. And Portal not going to be popped. No, never mind. Suzuru gets taken down. I thought Magetsu was going to tank it a bit more, but AOG here just finished on Moon Cancer in the back line. 2-2 looking for a pull here with a Shadow Stampede. Gets the Lord of the turret. And Crow still fair for the fight here. Magetsu keeping him on check though. Mid lane section as well. But Crow, there's the portal, there's the pop, there's everyone from the side of Team Mamacita. He has the Purify to run away. But yep, clears off the lane. Back to safety.
Yep, and his teammates are there. Oh, no!
Never mind.
It wasn't safety as Suzuharu just, couldn't let that Harith get away with that HP. It just secures the kill there. But yeah, I was just gonna say that was a good team fight coming in from the side of Certified Haters. They had a 2-0 trade, but then Harith being punished for that. The goal difference, Linwell, you can see it's not that huge. It's pretty close. It's pretty tight pace. The game can go either way right now, even though you see the turret advantage here coming in for the side of Certified Haters. But yeah, the goal difference is just not there. The team, the match is open. It can go either ways.
Yeah, indeed, very fair, very fair. Quite understandable, as you said. And the main thing to look out for, at least from side of Team Mamacita, is that late game you mentioned before. The Layla, I think that's what they lacked on the first game, where they didn't have the late game to close it up. But this time they have the Layla, which he got some kills early on, which if you told anyone else that, a chip and the Layla combo is going to work out, no one would have believed us, but here we are on this game. I mean, it's still going on. 16-6. Mamacita on the lead a little bit for the kill score. Certified Haters though, still strong and handling it well. But we will be going back to the game as that progresses even further. And Marcus, give us a little bit on insight. Maybe what can Certified Haters do to maybe get a bit more of a better team fight, which they've been lacking so far?
Yep. They have been lacking on that unpredictable portals coming in. Once Gatha uses his ultimate, they don't have... looks like there was a gank. And what side?
Nah, it's alright. Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. Viper still going for a fight there. Even though they took a loss, but will be zoned off. Lord up for grabs here for the side of Team Mamacita. Certified Haters, jungler down, looking sort of grim. Retribution though, not ready, so they don't want to fully commit yet. Sees off the lead here, trying to zone him off. Mooncaster going in, final slash coming out, and the damage going to be pressed there, but he escapes with first 1 HP. Viper gets a free recall, but trades off a Lord. On the other hand, Mamacita securing that. Tutu still in the midsection, hovering over, giving vision for his team.
तुमको ना basically Voldemort हर 5 मिनट में comment करना होगा अगर वो race अगर मारना है तो मतलब point.
Out the win, gets pulled, but flickers right into safety. AOG coming in, but Reggie Sandstorm catches him.
हर 5 मिनट में कुछ type करते रहो.
Portal also being popped there. Suzaru solo.
तुम like बैठे रहोगे, तुम कुछ लिखोगे नहीं, तो time count नहीं करेगा.
Here on the run,
हर 5 मिनट में comment होना चाहिए.
them so much. Magetsu trying to
क्या
survive.
5 मिनट में
but
तुम्हें
no,
एक
he
चीज टाइप करना
cannot.
होगा ना
Mooncaster and
एक बॉट को बढ़िया
Kemba,
बताए कि तुम
the only ones
हो
left
या
to
नहीं हो
defend and push.
तो
Perhaps
वो ये
his
देखता है
Lord
कि
though
लाइक तुम
still
5 मिनट
on
में
the side
तुमने
of
एक बार
Sita.
भी
Yep,
कुछ टाइप
Linwell, and
किया
they
या नहीं किया
finally won a team fight.
तो तभी काउंट करता
And
हूँ
this was the perfect moment for them because now Mama Sita
5 मिनट
can't
में एक बार तो टाइप करना
capitalize
ही
on
होता
that Lord. They got that numbers down. Alpha is just gonna melt the Lord on his own there. And meanwhile, the buffs are getting invaded.
Yeah, Paternal Guardian also being used. There's the Malefic gun here, also chasing him back. Sita hitting the midsection. AOG coming in, not going to landing on anyone. Crow here, the one main target for the side team, Certified Haters. And he just manages to successfully defend it, yeah.
Wow,
Portal.
an amazing.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
Portal being popped? Oh, wait, nah, they're just teasing us.
Yeah. It gets very unpredictable as soon as that bottle is popped. You don't know if that bottle is gonna be in your favor or it's gonna be, creating problems for your team because the opponents can also teleport through it. But yeah, good defense coming in for the side of Eternal Haters, Certified Haters. Sorry. They managed to defend out that Lord. They managed to minimize the damage. They kept their turrets intact, especially that mid lane turret surviving by just a nick of HP there. And looks like they're gonna be, making that farm here, try to get some pickoffs before the Lord spawns. There's still time for the Lord though, but look at the positioning of Suzuharu, Linwell.
Yep, indeed. Quite an aggressive positioning. This is giving them all the info they need, possibly, to get Crow. But no, he shows his position very early on. Goes for a wave clear. There is the catch there. Viper hovering over the portal. Possibly to get Mugetsu if he does come through it. Lord still up for grabs. There is Mugetsu. 4 members all present for the side team. Certified Haters and Mamacita wants to go in, but Zena here has to go for the back line. But Mugetsu being the first one to caught. Oh, forces out the flicker. Still goes for the re-engage though. Wait, hang on. Crow gets the kill onto that. Portal also being shredded. That's the roamer down for side team Mamacita. Mooncatcher on the bot section. Then Mamacita want to defend this. Suzaru charging that spear, but Certified Haters here looking pretty strong. The Lord could be a great option.
Definitely. They have that 10 seconds buffer after the Lord spawns before Mugetsu spawns. So they can use that situation. It's a 5v4 scenario here. But Kato is on that split push, making it a 4v4. Lord can go either ways. Let's see what happens.
Yep, indeed. Still outzoned there. Viper giving the vision they need. And Loki as well as Crow shredding out the Lord. That's a free Lord for the South team Certified Haters, which is pushing down the mid lane section.
Yup, and now they need to capitalize on that Lord. I did not expect that Lord to go down that fast. The damage coming in from Harith is pretty good as well right now. But yeah, let's see what happens in the late game. They have the Harith there. Mamacita has that Layla. But it's all on the tanks to create the opening to get that CC in the perfect position.
Yeah, but early flicker used by Viper there. That's a flickering sandstorm gone off the board. EOG being used to zone them off and gets final slash back in the back line, but the Eternal Guardian knocks him up. Getting a lot of damage there, but gets a turret down. Mugetsu in the front line. It's just getting melted down. Crow getting the kill onto the bot lane section here, pushing it even further. Certified Haters, no minions available. Possibly want to fight more. They want more. It is 5v4 right now. Crow could possibly be the first one to go in. No, never mind. And get a turret here. Mamacita playing it safe, waiting for them to get in range and pick them off. But Certified Haters not gonna give that opportunity.
Yep, and they're going to be backing off. But what an amazing play coming in from Certified Haters. The Zaman force coming in, creating that zone right after the Gato. They have a lot of CC with them. I feel like Mamacita kind of lacks in that CC. They don't have a hard CC hero there. They need that Arla to go dive in to get his CC, but he is gonna be making himself vulnerable as well. They lack that strong CC, and that's gonna cause them. They're not gonna be able to zone Certified Haters away. So that could be an issue here right now in the draft as we approach the late game. But yeah, Certified Haters looks like they're gonna be taking this as a 2-0 clean sweep. Linwell.
Yep, indeed, possibly could happen here. Scoreboard still on Mamacita, but Certified Haters, score doesn't matter, kills doesn't matter, guys. It's the teamwork that does. And That's the problem with a chip in the late game. You have the CC in the early to mid, you have the pressure and the sustain, but once you reach the late game, well, you just have the portal. It's just a one split second CC, which is just not enough. But here, a little bit of party going on in the Lord here. Oh, everyone's just having
They
fun.
see it coming. They see the 2-0 sweep coming. But let's see if Mamacita can, turn things around here. They have that Layla. You can never predict with a Layla in a team, right?
इन लोगों को
Because
पता है
the
वो नहीं
late
जीत
game
सकती blue
damage,
team.
if she is in
Recall
the
कर
right
रहा है.
positioning and the chunks of HP has been shredded, she can wipe an entire team out. But let's see if that happens in this scenario, as the Lord is gonna be spawning in just 2-3 seconds.
Yep, indeed. And the rotations here gonna be coming in possibly. No, never
Costume के
mind.
अंदर आ
Mamacita
जाओ.
still waiting in for the timing, expecting it to be a bait, expecting
It's
it to be possibly team fight. Oh, never mind. Gets you there with one still pops out the flicker and the portal, but it is gonna be in Death's domain. AOG being popped there. Senna getting the kill onto that chip though, and Mugetsu with the massive damage here. Senna.
Dara's
onto
cosplay over.
Suzaru. All portals here being seen from Mamacita, but certified haters here. They're just gonna have a clean sweep, getting these two frontliners.
Yeah, Linwell, I was expecting that portal on the top side, the one near the blue buff, to be opened up. But Chip going unexpectedly with that concealed play. But the jungler taken down, a free lot given away. Let's see if they can defend this. They just have one inhibitor remaining. We need some discipline coming in from both these teams. Let's see what happens.
Indeed. What do you think certified haters need to close this up, though? Because so far, it seems like they're going to be the ones who are going to end the game.
Yep, they need to make sure, the Harith is intact there, because he is the only one who's going to be dishing out that damage and the one who can melt the base. So Khalid and Gatur Gacha needs to get their ultimates right there. If they get their ults right, Harith is there to follow, Faramis is there as well. So they can close the game if the CC is locked in perfectly.
Indeed. Watching Sandstorm there coming in. AGS have been committed, but backline is being dived by the outlet. Does get mental though by Crow. Still tanky, still have enough. Killing spree though by John Kikba. Base so low on HP. It was inevitable. Team certified haters. If they have haters out there, they just prove them wrong. Took the victory, and Crow getting the well-deserved MVP for the game.
Yep, an amazing play coming in from certified haters there. They just scaled up so much towards the late game there. They just they didn't need anything. Once the Lord reached the base, it was over for them, because the damage coming in was too much. The sustain was there as well. I feel like the draft was done pretty well, even though managed to.
So यही था, इतना ही था.
No, that
Last match था.
Mamacita could have taken us back.
That's a very difficult question there, Linwell, because
आज के लिए इतना ही काफी है.
initially
फिर
I was
मिलते हैं
expecting
किसी
that
और दिन.
Layla
Maybe
pick,
आज शाम को stream. Bye.
It couldn't have.
Thank you.
It could have
See ya,
been much
take care, have
better.
a nice time.
I felt like it was a missed pick. It didn't
मैं भी थोड़ा
really
rest
fit the
करता हूँ.
draft. But then he managed to play it really well. But I feel like the draft, Linwell, all the heroes getting banned there, all his favorite heroes. You